man, welcome back to another episode of GHM Podcast. I'm your host, Shmi. To my left, we got Brother Kane. And then to the farthest right, we got Brother Zeke. Brother Jack could not join us today, unfortunately. As you can see, we just came back from Sakamoto's store. You know what I'm saying? Worked a real hard shift. But while we were there, we actually met someone pretty cool. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. To my right, we got the GOAT, Kimmy in the building.
Hey!
Let's go! Everybody say what's up.
Applause, please.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
Right,
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And thank you for taking the time to talk about our shenanigans here with us today.
I'm ready. I'm ready to
so
be
we
tested.
got a lot to talk about today. All right, we got the big three. You feel me? We got DC, we got Marvel, we got AOT, we got Arcane.
Arcane.
Yeah. We got a lot to talk
And One
about.
Piece.
I forgot to say One
Oh no,
Piece.
actually not too much One Piece.
Definitely not too much One Piece because
Not too much AOT either.
AOT is better because that's but I mean, hey, that's just personal preference. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Oh, here we go.
All right, real quick, just to
Start it
off.
off.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Get a swing.
All right. Your opinion?
Yes.
AOT or One Piece?
AOT. Attack on Titan is my favorite show of all time.
What?
But One Piece is top 3 for me. Don't worry.
I told you.
Attack on Titan, Arcane, One Piece.
Hey, One Piece is third. See, you know what's crazy?
I know ball.
He knows ball.
I know ball.
That's my same list, by the way.
Are you serious?
100%.
He knows ball.
100%. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Arcane, right, is amazing. AOT, though, is the greatest, in my opinion, show that I've ever watched all time. Front to back, back to front. Did you know, by the way, I'm always bring this. Did you know? I'm always bring this stat up. Did you know AOT is one of the only animes, if not the only anime, to have no episode under an 8?
No episode.
Yes.
Under an 8.
Yes.
90 episodes.
Yes.
No episodes under an 8, and 40% of the show. It used to be higher. It used to be around like 70. 40% of the show is a 9 or higher.
Yeah.
That
I know
sounds like
ball.
peak to me.
That sounds like peak.
That sounds like peak. I'm just
Give
saying.
it like 5 more years. And
It doesn't matter how many years you give it.
It's dead is
It's dead, it's
crazy.
You know why?
Didn't it just win an award?
It did. It did. It won a Crunchyroll award. You know what it won? You know
Well,
what?
and back in the day, it was winning every Crunchyroll award.
Crazy.
It was winning every
Hey, it
Crunchyroll
won an
award.
award and it's not even playing anymore.
You know what award it won too? The Global Impact Award. That's crazy. He
First-
won it
the
over
first
Dragon
one.
Ball.
Which doesn't make sense.
Hey, it doesn't
It
matter.
didn't
if
make
makes
sense then. It doesn't make sense now.
Who's
which is
laughing
fine.
now though?
Whatever.
Okay, AOT.
Whatever. No, 'cause you-
AOT.
He's getting teamed up against right now.
It's because we do this every time.
Yeah.
It's me and him back and forth. He's the One Piece, I'm the AOT, and we just get this back and forth.
I think we're both. It's like 2v2 now, right?
But yeah.
I'm
Oh, no,
AOT.
he's team AOT.
Hey,
Yeah,
three to
that's
one,
good.
Team AOT.
But personally, I love One Piece still. I'm not saying I don't.
Yeah,
love One
yeah,
Piece, but
me too.
AOT is genuinely like, especially the anime. There's very few shows where you can watch front to back that are just no skips. Like you can really just
Yes,
watch the
that's
whole
what I'm
thing
saying.
and just enjoy it. And Arcane's another one. And that's why Arcane is my number 2. But
I regret asking this question.
you do, because now everyone's
She
gonna
was
look
like,
at
yeah,
you
she was like,
you're
I'm gonna
crazy,
team up with
you
me.
know?
She's about to team up with me.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I was
apologize.
curious. I was just curious. You know, you never know. You never
Great
know.
question though, but yeah, this is gonna be a great clip. Everybody in the comment section is gonna agree. So it's just
Yeah.
AOT is one of
Hey.
the greatest shows of all time.
I feel like at least once a month we have the same clip.
We do,
Yeah,
and it
nah, for
always
real.
bangs though. That's the
It
thing. It
does.
always bangs because people know ball. The people know ball.
The people know ball.
The people know
and-
ball.
You know
So-
what? I used to be seeing in comments. They're like, "Oh yeah, like, good job, glasses."
They call them glasses.
I
in the
give it
comment
glasses.
section. And it's so funny, bro. Especially during the streams too. It's just like a random person that scrolls on TikTok.
Like this glass
comes
guy?
in, it's like, oh, bro, I agree with glasses.
Crazy,
Yeah, it's
crazy.
We gotta have like name tags above our heads or
I know.
something.
Hey, that's what we're
Change.
working, bro. We're on
Dude, we
Instagram.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately,
No.
they're in Japanese though.
I could have brought my Regal.
Why is it so dirty?
Hey, you put in work.
Just as
put
dirty
in
as
work.
your takes.
Yeah.
So-
Oh!
I
He
ain't gonna lie,
said it, not me.
Hey, that's
She
shot
said it,
fire.
not me. Yeah.
How dare
She
you?
knows ball. I don't know.
No, none of you guys know
None of
ball.
us know ball.
I know ball.
But with that being said, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification. Know we upload next.
Ding.
Yes, sir. Join the Discord. Rasplat Discord. Top link in the description. It only takes 3 clicks.
Uno, dos, tres.
Tres leches, my boys. So, with that being said, let's start with the first topic of the day. You feel me? That was the first topic of the day in itself. You feel me? Let's talk about Naruto real quick. You feel me?
Oh.
We had this
Oh,
conversation,
brother.
right? Yeah, we had this conversation, and you said you don't like Naruto.
Whoa!
That's
Whoa!
what I heard. That's
Okay,
what I heard.
Okay, okay.
Streets talking.
Well, first, what do you
Now,
rate?
let me take it back a step. I
Okay,
said,
time
okay,
out?
what I think about with Naruto is I watched 40 episodes. I feel like 40 episodes
not
is
enough.
a fair amount.
I don't know.
Okay, it just isn't for me. Like that's really what it is. And I
Fair,
want to
that's
like Naruto. That's the thing is I really want to like Naruto because I think
Okay.
it's had such a large cultural impact and
Mhm.
it's one of the few animes like I knew about Naruto when I was 10.
100%.
Right? I
Yeah,
knew about Naruto when
everybody
I was 10
knows
and I
about
never
Naruto.
even watched anime back in the day,
Mhm.
right? Like I say that as a 19-year-old. This is 9
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't even
Microphone?
watch anime.
Pull the microphone up a
Oh.
little bit.
Yoo-hoo, big summer.
Yeah.
But I didn't like
Mhm.
my thing with Naruto is I watched 40 episodes
Right.
and it just didn't click with me. Like it didn't resonate with me. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just
Right.
saying it's not for me.
Question. Did you have any spoilers beforehand?
No.
Before watching it? You knew
Wait,
nothing
do
about
you
Naruto?
know
Nothing about-
No spoilers, no nothing.
No.
Do you know spoilers now?
Not even. Not really.
Okay, see, because I had a homie, right, that before he watched Naruto.
Wait, I do know that Itachi is like I know he's Sasuke's brother and he killed his family, but that's
Right.
about it.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have like the potential to have like one of the
Honestly,
greatest
Dude.
experiences.
Okay.
Oh.
had
I'm
a
gonna
homie.
read it. I want to read it. I'm gonna read it.
Honestly, that's
Honestly,
fair.
the manga.
If
People
you're-
say the manga's better.
if you're not gonna watch it, for sure. read it.
I want to read it. Like
I'm
it's on the list.
I'm an anime guy, so I guess I'm always gonna advocate for the anime over the manga. But I 100% agree.
Isn't it like 70%
I
filler?
mean, that's honestly
40?
You can skip the filler.
that's
though.
fair.
That's the
No,
thing.
honestly,
No.
watch it. The fights,
Oh, the fights are.
in my opinion,
Fights are the greatest fights of all anime. Period. Like it's hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
There's
top-
no other anime that is doing hand-to-hand combat like
top
Naruto.
2, top
100%.
3 best choreography all anime. Easy.
100%.
Easy.
Yeah, the fights are.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
Okay,
Wait,
what
did
was
you
better?
watch-
What's
wait,
better?
Yeah.
Hand-to-hand combat?
Hand-to-hand
No, like,
combat.
think about
choreography.
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 Like the
wise.
actual fighting
Yeah,
process, how they
yeah.
look, what they're doing, their moves,
Mhm.
like all
and
that.
how creative the fighting is.
Like
Because I feel like Naruto is.
think of it like this: Levi versus
The Beast Titan?
No. Well, sure, but
and Kenny. The
yeah, Levi and Kenny.
Oh, that was amazing.
That
That was
that's
phenomenal.
choreography, you know, like
Yeah.
him flying, him
Through the
dodging,
city.
all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, I
choreography.
can't tell you. I've never watched Naruto fights.
Oh, okay, fair.
Alright,
fair.
I don't
'Cause
even
it's
know
not-
that on it.
It's not. Yeah, you're still like what 40 episodes. You're still at the OG Naruto, right?
Yeah,
The
it
beginning?
was the tuning exam.
Oh, you're at the
wow.
beginning exam?
Did
I
you
got to
finish?
tuning- No.
Okay,
no,
see.
no.
Okay. I
It
get
was
you.
40
I get you. No,
episodes.
fair.
No, it's
fair.
fair, it's
fair.
fair.
I
Come on.
agree. I
Time out.
agree.
Time out. 40 episodes of Naruto versus One Piece.
Oh, One Piece.
What? That's kind of crazy.
No.
though.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
what did you wait? What's the first 40 episodes
The
of One
first
Piece? I
40,
gotta
it's
remember.
the East Blue Saga first, right?
Oh my,
yeah.
she's goaded.
Okay, did you
It's
get
the
to
East Blue Saga.
Drum Island with Chopper? Is
Yeah.
that the
No.
first 40?
No. The
I
first
watched
40
six-
is
No, I watched
Luffy.
60, and
That's
I
not there.
never met Chopper
No, yeah,
yet.
I'm not
I think
giving it to One
she's
Piece.
It
at,
was-
like Syrup Village.
Oh my god, that's the worst arc of the show.
No,
bro.
it's when Luffy was about to get executed, right? But then everyone ended up saving him.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
first-
Oh,
yeah,
what's,
and it was when he met Kobe at
Buggy.
the beginning of the anime as well. And
Okay.
he met Buggy at the beginning of the
Yeah.
anime. And the dog. Do you remember the dog?
Yeah,
I did
Yes, the
love
dog.
What's his name?
The dog.
I forgot.
What the dog do?
Kubo?
Oh, ball
That's a
knowledge.
pull.
That's crazy.
That's a
Kubo.
pull.
That's ball knowledge.
I think his name is Kubo.
I
If
think
that's
it is.
right,
too.
that's
I
crazy.
think it is.
I don't know. But yeah, it was. I just think I resonated with him more because it was
Okay.
so funny. Like I think
The
One Piece
comedy.
is dubbed.
You know
Like
what?
the first 500 episodes are hilarious, dude. It's so. It's
Mhm.
where that audio comes from. Where it's like, oh man, I thought I was gonna get to meet a goat.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
literally talking about a goat,
Yeah.
and it was so. There's like
And
I
then
remember.
LeBron James pops up.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
it's so. I thought the dub was hilarious. Like I thought it really got me crack-a-lacking. I'm gonna be honest.
It's one of the best dubs in anime. in my
For
opinion.
kids?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. We're
I don't know
talking.
about all that.
Hold on. We're talking
Ah.
about not for kids. We're talking about.
You know what I
just
think
in
is the
one-
greatest
in anime in
dubs
general.
of 20 like of this decade?
Okay.
Dandadan. Dandadan's
Fair.
English dub is the
Fair.
funniest thing I've
Fair.
ever seen in my life.
It's
Bro,
really
are
well
you
done.
kidding me? They're
I
all
don't
like,
like Dub at all.
where are
he's
my
a-
golden balls?
He's a
Where are my golden balls?
I think it's crazy.
he's a sub enthusiast.
It's
this
like
guy.
I don't know. To me, it's like, oh, you're just tacky. Like,
But like for me, I like to watch it in like my native language.
100%.
And English is more so my native language than
Fair.
I would say like obviously
Japanese.
like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'd rather read the manga than read like subtitles.
I feel like
Fair.
at some point Japanese just translates to English in my head.
No.
Okay,
Oh my
okay,
God.
we
You gotta
okay,
let
we
that.
boo like
Duolingo in his head, bro.
He was about to be like
You got Duolingo in his head, bro. I'm
Hey, you know,
saying.
I be like at work. I be calling people like, hey,
senpai.
Oh, hey, I don't know about senpai. I'm gonna be
He
honest.
calls
I've
me
said that before.
Shmeem-chan all the time, bro.
Oh,
it's
bro.
crazy.
But as a joke,
Oh, camera's
as a,
off,
as the
you
like,
know.
as the like
Joke.
the type, you know, like just because it's funny, you know.
It's cool, bro. We
Whatever,
accept you,
whatever.
bro. We
It's
accept
okay.
you,
We
bro.
accept you for who you are.
Nah,
It's okay.
facts. Oh, but in my opinion, right? I agree. Like 40 episodes. Actually, I don't agree because personally, right, with Drum Island is where for me One Piece was like I cried during Drum Island. I like Chopper's.
You didn't cry with Nami?
I got sad, but with Chopper, that's when I genuinely like.
Maybe it's because I'm a
sobbed.
girl, so I resonated with
Wait,
Nami.
no,
more.
Nami's was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Nami's has
Nami
one of the
was
best
really
backstories
good.
in the Straw Hats.
I also think she's one of the most mischaracterized characters in One Piece. I think people,
Fair.
it's been so
No, fair,
long.
fair.
I think it's been so long since her and Arlong that I
Mhm.
think a lot of people just like over-sexualize her.
Mhm.
And so,
Well, to be fair, Oda
yes,
be
yeah,
Oda
but
be
I think
wild
that
out, bro.
it's become like, I think we've gotten to a point where both Robin and Nami, like their backstories happen like pre-time skip.
Yes,
That a lot of people have forgotten that they're actually not like just there for
eye
Appeal.
candy.
like what's the word, like they're not
Fan
fan service. They're
Fan
not just there
service.
for fan
Oh,
service.
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
they actually are impactful to the story, right? 'Cause
100%.
Nami's the navigator. Nami had one of the
Mm.
best. I mean, even when she saw Jinbei in Fishman Island, she was
Yeah.
like, I can't.
She
was
knows
like-
more.
Let her land.
She
Let
knows
her
more.
land.
She
Let
knows
her
more.
I can't. It was like something along the lines of I don't hate you because everything that happened in my past got me to where I am in the future, and I'm happy with my future.
That's bold.
Yeah. It's like I'm happy with my future.
Yes, because
And
he's
I
a
was like-
fishman, and it was a fishman
And
that
it was
did
fish-
that to her. Yes,
and she's like, I
yes,
can't
yes,
because like
yes.
she's like I'm happy in the present.
100%.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think Nami and Robin are some of the most impactful in the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
100%. I just think Robin, throughout the story, I think her character
Has kind of got
has
flat.
it's kind of flat
yeah.
in the back burner kind of thing. You
I think
feel
he
me?
low-key doesn't know what to do with her.
Yeah.
anymore.
And then Nami, I think she's still as impactful because of her navigating skills, personally. But I just feel like Oda be wilding sometimes.
He does,
bro.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, let's cover him up a little bit. Like,
Little bit.
just a little. Like, I love these characters for who they are. I don't have to
Like, what's
see
his
them.
A-figure? I'm like, girl.
Exactly. I don't. They
Girl,
don't
who
need
got
to
that
be
type of body?
Exactly. They don't need to be seen like.
The way I was telling them, I was like, if someone wants to dress however they want to dress,
Oh my god.
let them dress.
Okay, but it's not. It's not like they're individual like people. They're
You
not
know
real.
kids from
Oda made them look like that. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I know you feel me. I feel like they would resonate with the characters more if you just kind of feel me,
Yeah,
like
a little bit.
just a little bit.
Like, rather
Just a little bit.
than like just a bra she's wearing, like a crop
Genuinely.
top.
In
Just a crop top.
the cold.
Like literally her original outfits pre-time skip were
We're
fine.
perfect.
that's good.
Yes.
Yes.
They were fine.
Like I'm not
All
saying you
this-
gotta wear a niqab and hijab.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
wrong.
just saying, girl, like just
You're
put on
not
the shirt.
wrong.
Just literally just put a little bit of because I resonated with her more pre-time skip
Then,
because
yeah.
it was more character driven.
Yeah.
But now just like let's just put her there as eye candy. Is it like
Yeah.
is she even there for like furthering the plot or furthering character development? Not really. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's like that for most of the Straw Hats, especially Sanji.
Well, it's
God.
a
Oh, brother.
matter.
Yeah,
it's a
don't
matter
even
of-
get me started with Sanji, bro.
It's always a matter of time when it comes to Straw Hats. It's like
Yeah.
when you are important to the story or when you, because they're not always constantly every 1,000 episodes.
But
Yeah.
they've been glazing
Yo.
Zoro so much
Yo,
for like the
oh my
last
God.
300
That's because he's always
episodes.
relevant.
I see.
He's always
That's
doing it.
Because he's always relevant.
You're right.
He's
You're
a
right.
Zoro
Like,
lover, man. I swear.
Like, why are you giving Sanji scenes to Zoro? Like, you're pissing me off. You're
That's
pissing me off.
crazy,
Stop
though.
it.
No, that's crazy, though.
Foul on the blade.
There's no
Wait, wait.
foul.
Do you-
Hey,
You gotta
hey,
be
if
here
I
for-
could get a man, I'd get someone like Sanji. He'd treat me right.
What?
He'd treat me right.
I mean, to
He
be
would
fair,
treat me
he
right.
would. He would.
What?
He would treat me right.
I would argue Sanji's sexist.
Okay,
Sexist
but he's
against
gonna
men.
cook me food.
Still
He's gonna.
sexist.
Well, since she's a girl,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it plays to her very well, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But what part are
Honestly,
you so we don't spoil?
you're not wrong. That's a very good.
I think I'm on
Yeah,
like
yeah.
10. I literally just got to Egghead, but like I keep
Ooh,
up
okay.
occasionally with the manga.
Are you? How far are you? Are you farther in the manga than the anime? Because I don't want to say something.
No, like
crazy.
I'll see what's going on. I haven't read it. I've
Okay.
you know I've been watching One Piece for like 4 years, still haven't finished it.
I'll
It's
be
just
fair,
like
it's long.
It's like
It's
I've
long.
just been.
Some of the arcs
Oh my
are.
god.
Some of the arcs are
Technically,
wild.
none of us have finished it.
Well, let's technically
Oh,
not
this
finished.
guy. He swears up and down that One Piece and Oda are like perfect. Like there's no flaws. There's no nothing. You
Oh,
know
One
what
Piece
I'm
has a lot of flaws.
Mm.
But
This
I
guy,
think
not
I think-
according to him.
I
Let's
think
three
One
You'll
right
Piece
see
now.
is.
here for the whole podcast
Yeah.
talking about.
Let's
Dude,
three right now.
genuinely, we can go 3 hours nonstop,
Nonstop,
all One Piece because of him. Yes,
But I do think that One Piece is the greatest adventure story ever.
100%.
I think
mean,
it is the
yeah,
greatest
yeah.
adventure story ever. But I do think
Yeah.
it has its flaws. Obviously, pacing is.
Sheesh.
Okay, well, I think the manga is a
Better.
lot better
Fair.
than the anime. I also think it does have its flaws. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, like, it's. I don't know. Like, I would say like a flaw would be like the over sexualization of some of the female characters. Like, it's just I think it's unnecessary.
Watch. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to like
I was gonna
post
say-
something like,
I was-
yo,
no,
Oda's perfect, bro.
That no, honestly, that is very fair. You know, that's a very fair assessment.
Mhm.
But he does not only do it, not saying that it matters, but he also does it with the male characters too.
Barely, bro.
But
Let's be
it's
real.
not as much. Like, it's it's with Zoro, but it's like you don't see Zoro's like chest going like boing boing.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Jeez.
But Zoro is Zoro. He's the only character in the show that really gets that kind of treatment.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Okay, but I'm saying in the sense of less like physical body, that the way they do it for the women, they do it through like feats of strength of like aura or character.
I'm not giving you that.
No, for example,
what you
find attractive about Sanji is how he would treat you.
Yeah.
Like he would be like the ideal man for a woman.
Okay.
Right? So that's that appeal that women would have for characters like him. Or even like Ace, you know, like him being shirtless, him looking really cool.
Ace is my favorite One Piece character.
Wow.
That is crazy.
I know
Ace
it's
should not
crazy.
be anybody's favorite.
You know what's crazy?
One Piece character.
I agree with you on that. I'm not mad at that. It's just the fact that they disrespect him a lot.
Yeah.
If he wasn't
No,
so
I'll tell you
disrespected
why
in the
Ace is
show,
my favorite character.
Why is Ace anybody's favorite?
No,
he's
let me
a
tell you
fire
what.
character.
He's-
man.
He's so cool.
He's cool.
He's an
Unintended.
incredible older brother. I love that he's
Yes.
so flawed. I love that he's so flawed. He's such a realistic older brother.
He is.
And I also love the fact that Ace, One Piece wouldn't be where it was without Ace.
100%.
Ace is so
I agree.
integral to the plot of One Piece.
Uh-huh.
And
He
to the character
drove the
development.
narrative forward. He drove.
Mhm.
He's the reason that Luffy understands. Like, oh wait,
Facts.
people can die. Oh
Nah,
wait,
facts.
he's the reason that One Piece has a more mature
Yeah.
tone post time
Mhm.
skip. Like without his death, because Oda wasn't gonna kill him
Spoiler
off,
alert.
right? His editor convinced him to kill Ace off.
Really?
Which I think, yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
Ace needed to die in order
Yeah.
for One Piece to be where it is at.
100%. Yeah.
And
yeah,
I don't, and I think without, like, yes, he's not there a lot, but I mean, even you see his impact with Yamato in
Wano.
in Wano, like he's still now driving the narrative forward, and he's not
100%.
even
He's not even. Yeah, he's
he did his ale, and he's
100%.
like everywhere in One Piece.
But that also goes for a lot of characters. What?
Not as
Not
not
as
heavy
much
as
as
the
Ace.
impact.
Not as
yeah.
much as Ace, but you will find a bunch of other characters, side characters, even more minimal than Ace,
Mhm.
driving the main plot of, or for our main cast.
Mhm.
Everybody you see like Robin or Nami and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can see characters from their past
Yeah.
and will pop up again. And it's still doing the same thing Ace is doing, just not as much. Because Ace was the main character's driving force.
True.
Exactly.
Or a big factor for it, right?
But to me, that is more valuable, right? Because the story is around Luffy, and it doesn't
Mhm.
drive forward without Luffy. And
True,
if he didn't
true.
have that traumatic experience, then we just wouldn't be where we're at.
Well, two things. His traumatic experiences stem from him failing at Sabaody to protect his crewmates,
Mhm.
and then the loss of his brother. He
Yeah.
had to deal with him not being strong enough,
Mhm.
and then the realization of, and then the having to cope with losing
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Right. Like his
Because that was
brother.
the first time he ever felt lost,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
his parents are never in the plot, right? Like never.
Yeah,
Like
he doesn't even
Luffy-
know Dragon.
And
bro.
Garp
Yeah.
doesn't like Garp just
he just throws him in there and leaves
Garp
him.
is
Yeah.
like, but yeah, I think Ace is just too integral to One Piece. It tells. I think it's like it's the loss that Luffy needed to understand
Okay.
his crew's trauma as well.
But
Mhm.
you can, in my personal opinion, because he was his brother and the way they incorporated the story, yes, he is very important. But you could have done very similar with other
What?
characters.
No.
No, but his dad is Goldie Roger, and Ace never just thought he deserved to live, and that's what makes his death even more tragic. Because his last words were, "Thank you for loving me."
Yes.
Facts.
And
That's
that-
ball.
That goes
That's ball.
very well for Ace's story.
Yeah.
Right? Ace's reasoning. But for the reason of driving the story or implementing something for the story for Luffy,
Mhm.
you could switch out a couple characters and it be impactful.
I got you. I
Maybe
don't
not-
agree. I
maybe
don't agree.
not as impactful.
Not even close. You know why?
But still very
Because there were
impactful.
multiple characters like that. We had Bon Clay. Bon Clay did not impact Luffy in the same way as Ace did.
Ace
Not
did.
even close. And
It's because he's his brother. Like, obviously not his
Exactly.
brother,
Yes.
like blood, but like that's his brother. Like
at that point, like Ace's death, not
it was
only
family. It wasn't friends. It was
Yes.
family. Although his crew is his family, it was still like Ace. Ace was his everything.
yeah,
Right? Because he didn't know Sabo existed. Like Sabo's gone. Sabo's
Yeah. no facts.
I mean, if they were to have brought him back and be like, oh, like, I didn't know you were alive, blah, 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 and then be like,
he's
okay,
the only
gonna
other
die.
person that would have as much impact
Yeah.
as Ace because
it's
they're all
just
brothers.
it's his brother.
Right. I will say though, if you think about it, Ace's death in the show really furthered everybody in the
Yeah.
show. It's not just Luffy.
Because 2D, what was it? 2D,
2D3Y.
I
It
agree.
helped everyone else grow as a character.
Yeah.
And it let Zoro also work with Mihawk.
Yeah.
Like he
I
trained him.
agree
100%.
that he is the perfect choice, right?
Mhm.
But that is not to say that other characters could not have done
They
that
couldn't
on some
have,
scale.
bro.
I disagree. I don't think they could. Not on the scale.
Which characters?
No one could
other
have.
than Sabo.
I would say the closest would have been who raised him. Who was the lady?
the
you know-
Don.
Don.
The Don.
Don.
The
Don.
Don.
Ah,
Yeah.
she's
The Don.
that
Or
was-
Garp.
The Don.
Those are the
would've-
only two that
I
I
don't,
would
I
have
don't
done.
necessarily think they'd have to be like family like that either.
Well,
'cause
now
the
if
Don
a crew
isn't
member
as-
died, it would
Unless
be
a crew
different.
member, yeah. Unless it's a
But
crew
that's
member.
now.
Okay,
Even
okay, that's fair to say, right?
But
I'm
who
saying
else in the show would have had that much of an impact as
at
Ace?
the time.
At the time, yeah.
At the time. Not now. At the time.
At the time, fuck, no, you're,
It's because I
At
don't
the
think
time,
your time is very
we're
important. Yeah,
500.
you're
We
right.
are 500 plus
Right,
episodes post the. What was it like? I think I know the number. I think it was like 46 is when Ace died. I love Ace, guys. I don't play about.
Wait.
I think it was.
episode-
Let me see. I think it was four. It was between 484
Uh-huh.
and it was before.
No, that's
a
nine-
pull.
it was
nine-
definitely
bro.
under
She
the
knows
500s.
ball,
No, that's
bro.
ball.
Okay, I still think
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
You convinced me. He is like
Oh,
mandatory.
it was 483.
Okay.
He's
Okay, I was
mandatory.
close.
He's
I
like
said-
he's pivotal.
All
He-
three? That's
That's
valid.
for this sake, yes, he couldn't have been replaced.
Yeah.
Right. I still don't think he should be
Just take the L, bro.
anybody's.
just
I don't-
take that, bro. Just take
He's
that.
You know what
Rengoku is for Demon Slayer, and I don't
No.
think Rengoku should be
What
anybody's
do you
favorite.
mean? Rengoku's a top 3 character in the show. People love
Rengoku?
him.
I don't know
why.
Yes.
Bro, Rengoku is.
They
One of
love
my favorite
him. He's a
ones.
fan.
I
Bro,
think he's
he's
overrated.
Well, that's
Okay, he is.
That's your
Yes.
whole point right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Wait, the
I
shirt.
think the same. Okay, Ace. I would argue Ace is leagues above Rengoku.
Rengoku.
Okay,
That's
but
fair.
that's
why
not what
people
we're
should pick
talking
him, but I
about
still
here.
think he's the equivalent to what
Yes,
Rengoku
because
was for Demon
because
Slayer.
okay, like that's actually a perfect example. Rengoku had no blood
We'll leave
relation
it there.
to.
Clip it. No,
to
that's-
Rengoku
Clip
had
it.
no blood relation
Yeah.
to Tanjiro. He did drive the narrative forward, but you can't even compare it to Ace because it's familial. Like that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Like if my dad went away. Like I would, like I don't play about my dad. I don't play about my
facts,
parents,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
I will bring up. I'm glad that you brought that up because Rengoku played the same role Ace played in One Piece. You know why? Because Rengoku's death also furthered all of the Hashira as well as Tanjiro.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's when they took it real.
That is the marking point in the story when it was like, all right, bro, we gotta lock in.
Like yeah, it's basic, but it's also like a lot of like these deaths drive the narrative forward because death is never.
Yes.
It's
And it-
never
I
comes.
understand.
It
I
is
understand
the pivotal reasoning as to why the characters are how they are and why they are in the story now
No.
is because of those two respective deaths.
I get that, and I agree with that. What I'm saying is that
Replace anybody?
No, no,
Well,
no,
maybe
no,
for
no,
Demon
I'm not
Slayer.
saying
well, Ace is
Maybe
also
for
just
Demon
so
Slayer.
cool.
I'm not-
So
I'm
like,
not saying
there's
I'm not saying
that.
replace them.
He's
I'm
just a
saying
cool guy.
I'm just saying I don't think they should be people's favorites.
That's on you.
That's
though.
like that's just
yeah. If
to
you
me.
don't-
It's like you
Okay,
have
who's your
so-
favorite? Luffy?
No, it's Zoro.
Zoro.
Oh,
Basic.
no,
I like Zoro.
We know
Basic.
it's Zoro.
I like Zoro just because he's cold,
Yeah.
right? And he represents like like the
Same reason
the
everyone
pinnacle of
What
like
camera is it?
masculinity.
He can choose.
You can really choose whichever
She
camera
chose
you
the
want.
middle
Yeah.
one. She chose
Time
the
out.
middle.
This is your camera though.
I would
Okay.
still
The one that
argue
looks at
some
you.
other
Yeah.
characters have better written stories like Robin.
And
I
that's
think-
fine.
I
I agree with you.
I think story-wise, Robin would be my favorite character. Just
Okay.
if it was just story and like the character itself,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
I think she does more with her story and like it's interesting
Yeah.
than Ace's was.
Okay.
And that's fine. But you cannot. But Robin never had the impact that Ace did on Luffy.
Oh, of course.
That's what it is.
She did. Yeah.
I think I love Ace because I think he is. Okay, first off, like yes, he's so cool. I love that. He's so cool. He's very attractive. His fruit is my
Throw
devil.
that in.
Is my
Flip
Yeah, throw that in.
Flip it and
Like,
ship it.
His devil fruit is my favorite devil fruit
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah.
I always love fire abilities. Like
Mhm.
it's you're gonna see this as like a something that keeps coming up.
Reoccurring theme.
But I love that Ace is so flawed. Like I love that he's a brother. He's
Mhm.
older. He genuinely cared for Luffy. He loved him.
Yeah.
And I think I loved his story because Ace believed he never deserved to live. And you see that at the end of his character arc,
Yeah.
he was grateful to be alive.
That's ball right
like
there.
you can't tell me
Yeah.
that you die in your younger brother's arms and your last words are "Thank you for loving me."
That's facts. And let me
That's-
ask
hey.
you something.
Great writing.
Let me ask you
all
something.
the characters, great.
Let me ask you
great
something.
characters, right? I'm just saying like because in my head I see him like if you like Rengoku as your favorite Demon Slayer, I'm like I don't get it. I don't see why, you
Mhm.
know? And I equivalent that to
Ace.
Ace. And I'm like, okay,
The same way you like Zoro, right? Just because he's cool. Why can't someone like Ace?
The same way you like
Versus-
Zoro,
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same way a lot of people like Zenitsu.
Yeah, because he's cool.
He's
Like
just
his
cool.
powers are cool. Right?
no, you make a
know
good
what I'm
point.
saying?
You
So
make
why
a good
can't
point.
someone
You make a
else
good point.
like a character the
I
same
like
way you
characters
like
that
Zoro?
drive the narrative forward.
Yeah,
That's
and-
me.
You make a great
And
point.
especially with Ace, because Ace has a lot of impact in the story. Zoro might not have as much impact as Ace, low key, to the narrative of that. Now, hold on,
Fair.
of
No,
that
you're
point
right.
in
No,
time.
you're right.
Right.
You're
So
right.
people, you can like whatever character you want to like. You know.
no,
what I'm saying?
you see,
feel me?
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I get
Yeah,
that.
and
I
I think you're disrespecting Ace because the show disrespects him a lot, and you're mad at that.
No.
You're mad at how the
You
show
mad,
disrespects
you
him.
mad, you
You're
mad,
you're
you
And me too. I personally don't like how the show portrays Ace, especially because he had you're on Egghead?
No.
Are you?
I
you
just
finished
started.
Wano?
I just found out Vegapunk's a girl.
You finished Wano? Okay,
You,
so yeah,
you dude,
you can't
you can experience things
hold on,
so
no,
like
yeah,
well.
facts. You can't. It's because they portrayed Ace as having Conqueror's Haki, and we know how much Conqueror's Haki has impacted the story, especially in Wano.
Dude, I
So
low-key forgot about that though.
So the fact that he exactly, so the
Forgot
fact
about
that he
that.
had
She forgot
Conqueror's
about that.
No, I meant like I forgot about Conqueror's Haki period.
No.
Oh,
I was just you were doing the
yes.
Faruqi.
Yeah,
Faruqi,
Okay,
wait.
yeah.
But my brother, he's always saying that. He's always saying,
forgot about
No,
that.
I think that's the one I love.
Dude,
I forgot
that's
about
so
that.
He's hilarious.
That
No,
is
I
so
just saw
funny,
that
bro.
clip. He reposted it, and I was like, it was like him live streaming. They were like, "Oh yeah, you're that guy. That's it. I forgot about that."
Oh,
and he
they
goes,
say it for me real quick.
"Yeah," and he's like, "I forgot about that." He's like, "But say the dough. Say the dough."
Okay, now we can.
hilarious
Okay,
though.
from
Clay,
here,
Clay.
you can play it.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, but like I was saying, he has Conqueror's Haki, right? And we know how big of a role Conqueror's Haki plays in the show and how strong you can be if you master it. And the fact that he had a Whitebeard as his captain and he knew Conqueror's Haki
And his dad is Goldie Roger.
and his dad was going, and he didn't teach him how to use Conqueror's Haki, and he died on the battlefield like that. That's why I don't feel like he's being disrespected in the show. He should have been a lot stronger than he was.
Yeah,
in the way he died. So it's like,
No, wasn't
I
it like
get
he almost defeated Whitebeard in a fight?
Whitebeard?
Yeah, no, Whitebeard.
Whitebeard.
Yeah, in the Aces Volume 1 manga, I think
Hold on.
it was like it was a panel and it was like I think from what I remember it was like Ace. I think it was like Whitebeard was impressed. He was like, "Wow, this is like one of the actual battles that I might have a hard time like not like really, but like he was
the
impressed."
first time he met Whitebeard, right?
Yes,
he fought
it
him,
was
yeah.
yes, and it was like he did that fire dragon thing in the sky, and it was like the coolest thing ever.
I don't know if he was coming close to beat him, but I know he lost that fight.
He did
and
lose that fight. Okay, maybe I'm
joining.
missing it.
I don't know. I'm not a manga guy. He's the manga guy.
You could be right, but from my knowledge, I do not. There was never a case where Ace was really like competition.
Oh yeah, because he always tried killing Whitebeard, right?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
She forgot about that. But yeah, how pivotal Conqueror's Haki it is, and he didn't know how to use it. So it's kind of like, okay, bro, you're really sorry, but they really showed him as. They showed him as cool because he was really taking out any pirate crew, any ship
I
that
think it
came
was because
across
maybe
him.
Whitebeard wanted to protect him from people knowing that he was Roger's son, right?
Fair. But he still went out to get Blackbeard, which pisses me off. It's like, okay, bro, and he lost.
I will.
We don't even know Blackbeard has Conqueror's Haki, and he lost to Blackbeard. That's in ones. That's wild, bro. Ace.
Well,
Ace. Lost to
he
Blackbeard.
didn't have 2 devil fruits at the time.
No, he only had the dark fruit. So it's like, all right, bro, you really disrespected Ace, and I think that's one of the flaws with Oda. I feel like the writing right there was a little bit inconsistent.
Wait, time out.
Because I think they made Conqueror's Haki a lot more important later on than they did pre-time skip, in my opinion.
I am a little further. Even Ace's inability to use, let's say, Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah.
That it's stated that he has.
Yeah.
Right.
It showed it.
His inefficiency, or he just wasn't trained.
Mm-hmm.
That is story-wise.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It's perfect.
I don't like that.
I'm telling you, when it comes to Oda's writing, you're like, oh my god, you can rationalize, explain everything to a T.
I can never argue with that because he's ahead of me. I'm an anime only. I'm caught up on the anime, but he reads the manga. So every time he says, "Bro, no, that's not right," I let it go, bro.
Okay.
I don't want him to spoil it.
Let me explain using Wano, because
don't spoil it, please.
I'm not.
Because you know you do this all the time, bro.
This guy.
Okay, bro.
Anyways, using Wano, which we already know, right? So in Wano, you see Luffy training to beat Kaido, but he's not able to. He doesn't have those kind of hacks yet. Mm-hmm. He has Conquerors, he has Haki, Amarme, all that, right?
Yeah.
It's just he needs to step it up.
Yeah.
His inability to use it efficiently is why he's not able to compete with Kaido, right? And then he learns how to.
Yeah.
That alone, just as an example, plays on Ace. Mm-hmm. He has Conquerors, but is not able to use it. He was not trained. He has the tool, but he is not. He was
inefficient enough.
Yeah, inefficient, right? And that plays a big part into the story. You'll see in a while. You have to catch up to like kind of more recent manga, and it makes sense because there's another character where they're using as an example. Yeah, like dude, you're I know I'm saying that you're strong, but because you're not,
you better not
because you're strong, right? But you're not trained to do this specific thing.
Yeah,
you can't do anything.
Fair,
kind of thing, right?
Fair, 100%.
Also, when it came to Blackbeard,
okay, how you explain that? He just got his fruit.
Blackbeard's fruit nullifies.
He's a counter to all devil fruit. I'm not having that, bro. Ace is a seasoned vet when it comes to fights, bro. Yeah, dude that just got his fruit last week. I'm not letting him beat me, bro.
You're forgetting that Blackbeard was on Whitebeard's ship from a kid.
You know as a kid, you got a point. He did injure Shanks. I'll give you that.
He fought against a kid Blackbeard fought against a kid Shanks and a kid Buggy.
They weren't comp at the time, but after Shanks left and made his own crew, he did scrap with him and gave him a scar. And Blackbeard doesn't have a scar. So I get that.
You have a member of one of the most elite crews,
right,
from Bopper age to adult age, and he's old.
I'm not having that, bro, because Buggy was there. I'm not giving you because he was part of this crew.
No, you said experience. Ace does not have experience over Blackbeard.
Blackbeard was older. Yeah. So, but no, I'm not giving you anybody who was on this crew. I don't care if you're on the crew or not. That doesn't gauge how strong you are.
No.
Buggy is
you
sorry.
said experienced. Huh? You said experienced.
Buggy's also experienced.
No. Time out. You said
Buggy
Ace had more.
Exactly.
You said Ace was a more experienced fighter than Blackbeard.
Right.
I don't think that's true. Blackbeard was on Whitebeard's crew,
but he wasn't really scrapping like that.
Longer. You don't know that.
I know Ace had his own crew before Blackbeard. He's got more experience.
No. He might be right because Blackbeard was older. Also, Blackbeard was a really good manipulator and liar.
He was.
Right? And I mean, Whitebeard considered him like a son, or what did he consider him? Well,
he considered him.
Right. Son, I mean, but Shanks and Buggy were significantly younger. Like they didn't even go to Laugh Tale with them.
They were.
But neither did Blackbeard.
Blackbeard wasn't on his
crew at the time.
Crew yet.
Yeah,
really?
Blackbeard was with Whitebeard. Whitebeard never went to Laugh Tale.
Yeah, Whitebeard never went to Laugh Tale.
Yeah.
Shanks and Buggy were with
Roger at the time.
That's why they fought.
Oh, okay, yeah. They weren't. Oh, yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying Blackbeard had more experience with just age, and he was on a crew longer than Ace. Ace, because we're talking about
battle experience.
Because Ace is only 20.
20?
I think he was 20 something.
No, 20 something. Oh, yeah, 20 when he died because Luffy was 17.
Yeah, right.
And keep in mind, like I think Blackbeard's probably at least like a decade older.
Okay, but he has no experience with the devil fruit. He doesn't scrap like that. Blackbeard is not really.
We've seen examples where people instantly get their devil fruit and they do phenomenally.
CP9. Yes, no, that is actually a good point. CP9 will experience vets like before that. Like, yeah, that's actually not a terrible argument. Because if wait, no, that's actually
not terrible. I mean,
because if Blackbeard was. If Blackbeard was with Whitebeard on his crew, he would be an experienced vet in like certain aspects. Yeah, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah,
I don't even
it was a terrible argument.
That's not really good. Like,
that's what I'm really thinking about.
That's not a terrible one.
Dude, it's like I forgot so much about it.
You forgot about it.
I didn't forget about it.
But to me, I don't know. Personally, and Ace had his own crew. Ooh, but I won't stay on this too long. But I don't even know what the topic was. We just strayed so far. What were we talking about?
Naruto.
Huh? Oh, crazy!
It was
Naruto. Sorry, we'll wrap this up. You go ahead. Come on. We'll see what you got to say. But condense it a little bit.
Just in terms of relating to the experience, Blackbeard, I believe, had more
that I agree with you. Yeah, go ahead.
So it makes sense why it's a toss up between him and Ace in that fight.
Oh yes, the Conquerors. The Conquerors is what I was talking about. The fact that he didn't know how to use it. Plus, my thing is he's fought Whitebeard multiple times. Yes. We've known he had Conquerors since a child.
Yeah.
So, no. Luffy has fought Kaido multiple times. You feel me? And yet, he unlocked more of his potential than Ace. I'm not having that. I personally think it's a plot line right there. That's a little wonky writing, in my opinion.
It goes all the time.
Luffy had exponentially more growth than Ace did.
That's my point.
Right?
Why? Because he fought Whitebeard.
Keep in mind, he's the main character, and his devil fruit is one of the most cracked devil fruits.
What a bunch of nerds.
How far can you go with the flame fruit? He can already turn into fire.
This is a losing battle because you're never gonna concede on Oda's writing. So let me just.
He just tell him you
right. You won't be Oda, actually.
Yeah, you might as well be. You might be Oda.
Okay, but you know what's a hot take I have? I low-key think. We were talking about Hamilton in the car. Like, you don't have to put this in, but I think Lin-Manuel Miranda is low-key on par with Oda. Low-key. Lin-Manuel Miranda, the writer of Hamilton.
My bad.
The writer of Hamilton.
On par with Oda?
I literally think Lin-Manuel Miranda is like a lyricist. He's a genius, bro.
Wait, didn't Hamilton come out before?
No. Hamilton came out in like 2016. The musical.
The musical.
I thought Hamilton was like.
Yeah, it's like
back in the day.
Yeah, no, not like the OG, founding father of America. Like Alexander Hamilton's the founding father of America, but they made a musical about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought the musical.
It was called. I can't.
It was 2016.
I thought it was like an old Broadway.
No, brother, it was 2016. I don't know if you consider 2016.
Crazy statement. Crazy hot take.
I think Oda's the beauty in Oda's
well,
writing.
Oda's like here. I would say Lin-Manuel Miranda like here.
Fair,
I just think like Lin-Manuel Miranda can like that guy's a genius. Like,
fair. No,
real quick.
Hamilton's fire. Huh?
Did you know who that was?
Hamilton?
No. Lin-Man
No.
Miranda.
oh well.
Did you know who that was?
Yeah, Hamilton. Yeah,
Hamilton.
Hamilton. No,
The
Hamilton.
Lin-Manuel
Hamilton
Miranda.
was the biggest. When it came out, it was one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
To be out at the time.
I can
Hamilton-
rap an
Oh,
entire
yeah.
part. I can literally I rapped it in front of him.
Let's do it.
I rap.
Yeah.
If you put it on, I will literally rap. I can't. It's called Yorktown and it's
Oh, that could be an extra clip that we put on the Patreon.
dude. I'm being so serious. Give me a mic. I will rap it for you right now. I got that.
Yorktown?
Yeah.
This guy, bro. Why are we searching it up? What are we doing, bro?
Oh, wait,
Hey, but I didn't know. I got you.
get-
I got you.
All right, hey. This
She won't
is
spit, she won't spit.
exclusive.
I love Yorktown. Huh? 1781. Monsieur Hamilton, Monsieur Lafayette, wherever you belong. How you say, no sweat. We finally on the field. We've had quite a run. Immigrants, we get the job done.
Oh! Immigrants, we do get the job done.
France, I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance. When you do, go lead your men. On the side till we meet again. I am not thrown away my shot. I am not thrown away my shot. And I'm just
started
like
it,
my
by the
country.
way.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not thrown away my shot. I am not thrown away my shot. Till the world
I thought this
turns
was a musical.
upside down.
Bar by
Till the
bar.
world
Those are different
turns
songs.
He's
upside
spitting.
down. Yes!
I thought it was just
I
like
imagine death so much you
because
No,
This
no,
is
no,
where
no.
it gets me.
This
I'm a 50
whole
enemy
song's
ahead of
on
me, bro.
Spotify.
It's- yeah.
Yeah.
No, you need to hear this part.
So he's like just
Hold on.
rapping?
This part.
It's not only rapping.
Be free until we end slavery. And then we finally drive the British away. Lafayette is there waiting in Chesapeake Bay. How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside. That's right, Hercules Mulligan to the spying on the British government. I take the measurements of formation and
I don't know what any of this
smuggle it
means, by the
to
way.
my brother's
History,
revolutionary
bro.
confidence.
History.
I'm running with the sons of liberty and I am loving it. See, that's what happens when you up against the ruffians. Now somebody's got to
it's like
shovel it.
Eminem.
Hercules Mulligan. I need no introduction when you knock
J.
me out.
Cole.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, no, literally, I'm telling you, bro, I love Hamilton. Like,
No,
I
there's
actually.
a lot of songs that are fire on there. I like the
Bar for bar, though.
Bar
Bar
for bar.
for
If you go bar for bar by
I
Hamilton.
didn't know he like rap.
Dude, it's like pop culture. That's why I think he's a lyricist.
There's a whole playlist.
You like musicals?
Yes, I love musicals.
All right. I got one.
Okay, wait, which one?
What's this one called?
Hamilton.
Hamilton
West Side Story.
or La La Land?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh, Hamilton.
Nah.
La La Land is beautiful,
You
but-
gotta watch La La Land.
No, you guys just don't get it. Like,
You
Lin-Manuel
don't know
Miranda,
ball,
just
bro.
like, I'm sorry,
You don't know ball.
you can put this on Patreon if you want.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda genuinely changed the game for musicals because he not only is he introduced rap and like pop culture into music, because
Which is crazy.
beforehand you could
True.
only do like La La Land type
That's
stuff,
true.
and not only that, but he gave a stage to people of color. Before that, you never really saw as many
that's
black people, as many Hispanic
you
people,
spitting.
as many like people of color in that musical. Because Lin-Manuel Miranda, he's Puerto Rican, right? And then a lot like Aaron Burr is black, Thomas Jefferson is black, George Washington, I think he's Hispanic in the thing. Angelica is black, and it's just like they're all just people of color,
And it banged too.
yeah,
Like,
and
it
it
did
was
really well.
and it was
Yeah.
a really good.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
my bad. You got it.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
You're,
You're winning.
Yeah,
You're
let's
losing
keep
a
it
battle,
pushing.
bro.
Let's keep it pushing. All right, we got a lot to talk about today. All right,
A lot of questions.
But whatchamacallit, so let's diverge back. We really, you know what I'm saying? No, you're good.
She fits right in. This
She
is
does,
what we do.
She does, because we really, when we talk,
Yeah.
we really just start going into
Tangents.
tangents, bro.
It's an Oda writing. It goes pew, and then back into it.
Yeah, plot holes and shit. Yeah.
Plot
Oh,
holes.
but whatchamacallit, about Naruto, okay? I get your sentiment, you feel me? But in my personal opinion, if it's easier for you to read the manga, I would say read the manga.
I haven't started.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
get there though.
I don't know, but if
Get
it's
there,
easier,
get there.
if it's easier than the anime, I would say read the manga. You
I
know
think
what
so
I'm
because there's a lot less filler in it.
Fair,
Yeah.
right? You can always skip the filler.
No, because I was gonna say I just watched it in my senior year, and dude, I dropped it for like a while
You did.
because
Well, okay,
a
also,
lot
I
of
wanna
it was so
preface-
slow.
I dropped it like 3 times. This is my 3rd watch.
But
No, you just-
but
you just
here's the
don't-
thing:
you
just
I
don't
rock
rock
with
with
it.
it. Yeah,
I
you
passed
honestly,
the
you just
tuning
don't rock with
exams, so it's crazy that you stopped right before it. I would say watch the tuning exams because that's it
Did
goes
you
up. Those
finish
fights.
the tuning exams or no?
No, I saw.
Wait, so you
it
never?
was Sakura's fight with the other
You know,
blonde hair.
ooh.
Oh, the best fight in the
yeah,
series.
no, stop.
Dude.
That might have been.
Wait, so that means you
no.
haven't
What-
seen-
That's a
what,
rough.
Annie?
You haven't seen Rock Lee and Gaara fight at all?
Oh, maybe I have actually. It's when he drops his like
Wait,
Oh,
weights.
yeah.
You
Oh,
saw that?
you didn't like that?
No, it was good. It just didn't.
It was cool. It's like the
It's just, I think for me, I resonated with One Piece more because I thought it was hilarious, and it started off as a kids show. Mm-hmm. But the same argument could be made with Naruto, but I feel like Naruto just had a little bit of a more mature theme than One Piece did.
I mean, they're ninjas, and they were already kind of.
It was life or death at the beginning of the show.
I like Bleach more than Naruto as well, just because I think Bleach is like.
Did you finish Bleach?
Yeah. Wait, no, actually, I stopped before the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, and
right before, or
because I was gonna watch the anime and never ended up watching the anime.
You haven't watched 1,000?
No, watch that.
It's honestly phenomenal.
Wait,
it's honestly the best of Bleach, in my opinion.
You haven't watched Bleach?
No, I
she
read
hasn't
Bleach.
gotten to the 1,000-Year Blood.
She read Bleach.
I read Bleach.
Oh, you read Bleach?
Yes.
And she hasn't watched it.
I like that you're a reader.
I dabble in reading.
She knows about it.
Yeah, no, I read a lot. Like,
yeah, nah. He's also the manga reader.
Yeah. I read it. I read it in color too.
But I would watch 1,000-Year Blood War. I think 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh no, I want to. That's why I stopped reading.
Fair.
Yes,
got you. Okay.
I really liked it because I think what Bleach does really well is that it's also comedic, and it's like it feels like a more American, story than the rest do in a way.
I agree. Yeah.
Also, I don't understand how One Piece has gotten a good at live adaptation yet. Then Bleach should have been the first one. Like that's the easiest thing you could adapt.
Really?
No,
Bleach is easier to adapt than One Piece?
No, it's
with
not.
The monsters?
With the powers?
Have we seen Ghostbusters?
But like hollows are like that's
you can animate that. I mean, you could see
with how big they are.
No, but keep in mind too, like Ghostbusters is like a crazy franchise. It's like it's huge.
Bleach is the big three.
No, but I'm talking about like trying to do a first time adaptation of it.
But it has live action already, doesn't it?
I mean, if it does and it flopped, then doing it again is gonna be even worse. No one's gonna want to put money into it.
No, I mean, how many live action anime stuff has flopped?
Literally,
almost that's not Dragon Ball.
Almost everything. Then in my opinion, other than like Initial D and
One Piece didn't flop. One Piece is successful.
Initial D, like the live action was
Dookie.
I mean,
flopped. Fair.
Honestly,
other than One Piece,
it's easier to draw.
Did Akira have a live action?
Okay, One Piece did it. One Piece is the only one that did it.
I mean, yeah,
One Piece is the only one that did it.
And that's how hard it is to make.
It's because Oda was involved. It's like, I don't know, guys. Maybe if you actually get the creator, you'll make a good show. It's almost like involving the creator makes a good show.
Facts. Tite Kubo, the author of Bleach, also said he wants all of Bleach remade because he wasn't really integral in the making of the anime Bleach at the beginning of it, for the most part.
That's crazy.
And he was there.
I don't know if we could get a reboot for Bleach. We can't even get a reboot for Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh God. Or Berserk.
My.
Like, bro.
Okay, to be fair,
Berserk doesn't need an anime. I think Berserk is like a reading. You got to read Berserk. I don't think it needs.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, think about it. You seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, I watched one season. It was too many naked people for me. I mean, so serious. I was like, you're doing too much.
I keep being told it's the greatest show of all time, so I need to watch
You're right. That show, it's kind of...
sorry. It's related to this. I think if Attack on Titan was a live action, it would be on par with Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Attack on Titan live action would actually go crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, no. If they did it right, I agree.
It would be.
With everyone that I talk to, they say Game of Thrones is the greatest show of all time.
And I'm telling you,
none.
Attack on Titan would be on par. But Attack on Titan, what its issues, it's animated. So that's a blocking thing.
I think the same thing with Berserk. Because Berserk is dark, grungy, and it's just real people.
Live action will cook with Berserk. Yes,
it'd be insane. You find like a big, strong
guts.
You know?
Just, I think it's hard to find. Like, I think it's hard. I think it's harder than most because it's. I think Berserk would be on. It would be like Game of Thrones, essentially.
Yeah.
Honestly, to my opinion, easy Berserk would be like the greatest live action if they did it right. If they did it the same production.
If they actually have. He passed away though. The writer, I forgot. I was about to say if they have the writer involved.
I think it's his homie doing it now. Yeah, it's just like him and his homie work close on it or something like that. But whatchamacallit, yeah, no, fair. You know, the whole Naruto take, completely understandable, right? If you can, I would say read the manga. It honestly makes sense. Like, some people don't resonate with specific shows. I understand if you don't resonate with
Bleach over Naruto though.
But if you don't resonate, because Bleach, I get it, because the premise of
Bleach is cooler though.
Oh,
like,
that's where you lost me. That's where you lost me.
I think Bleach is more cool than Naruto. Like,
I don't agree.
I don't think One Piece is cooler than Naruto, but I think that Bleach is cool. Like, I think it's like 100%. Edgy and like, like demons and big swords. And, like,
I think the whole premise of Naruto is being cool, though. That's the thing. I think the whole premise of it's always Bleach.
Okay, but like,
with the whole spiritual pressure.
You lose me with you. I think
you. I want to know.
You lose me with Sasuke and Sakura. You lose me with.
Sasuke's crazy. Sakura I can understand.
Sasuke, early on, I like.
Sasuke's annoying.
Really?
I agree with that.
Sasuke's so annoying.
With his whole clan being eradicated, his older brother did it. You think he's annoying
but
for how he acts?
But you don't know that. You don't know that when you start. No, you don't know that when you start.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, early on, they talk about how his clan was.
Oh, you're right.
When he meets Kakashi, he says there's only one person I want to.
You just know of it.
But like, it's like I didn't experience it. It's like I didn't get it. Like,
so you still feel like that about Sasuke?
I just think
Sakura, I can understand. Sakura set me up a wall.
No, she's a lot more annoying in the anime.
Like, I think I hate kids. I think it's just me. Like, I hate kids.
Yeah, kids are annoying.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Like Shippuden. When I've seen clips, I'm able to deal with it more.
I think honestly,
it's kids
I know it sounds
me.
crazy, but if you get through Naruto and you watch Shippuden, I think you'll really like Shippuden.
No,
do you think I should do a reaction series to Naruto?
Yes. Oh my god!
No,
yes.
Like if you reacted to like Rock Lee dropping his weights and you didn't think that was big, dude, everyone would feed off of that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
If
you could really react to every single anime you haven't watched yet. Oh my god, the viewership would go crazy.
I think Naruto, especially just because everyone's seen
Everyone loves Naruto. Exactly.
And everyone's seen it.
Exactly, 100%. So I think you.
He's so kicked out. Like,
dude, no, it would go crazy.
Sorry, on that note, because you said watching reaction videos, watch To Your Eternity if you haven't seen it.
To Your Eternity? I've already seen it. We watched it together.
Oh.
Yeah. He knows ball. Like, he knows
ball.
He knows ball. Yeah.
Did you guys like it?
Yeah, we loved it.
Like, real quick.
Wait, To Your Eternity. Wait. Maybe
To Your Eternity.
Is it the one with a girl that's deaf?
No,
I'm thinking about the wrong one.
I love that one though.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
You're talking about
It's on Netflix. I feel like I've heard of To Your Eternity.
It's not your name. Yeah, it is your name.
Oh, Your Name. It is Your Name,
right? Your Name.
Yeah.
You watch Your Name.
I watched Your Name.
Okay.
Oh,
he says To Your, because the new season of To Your Eternity is out. He says To Your Eternity.
Oh, is it with that little kid that has the white hair?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
No, I have not seen it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Really good.
I haven't watched it either.
I was like,
yeah. He says it's really good.
No, you got me so excited. Oh my god. There's really it's like really sad. I want to see I don't know. Maybe you cry.
Okay. I cried. Oh my god, I cried to Don the other day.
That is.
No, you don't get it. I think it's just like me being a girl. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the acrobatic demon. The acrobatic. What was her name?
Oh, that was a really good one.
That was so sad. Are you kidding me?
Low-key peak of the show.
Yeah, and honestly,
I literally was like,
I like that backstory. That backstory was phenomenal.
You know what's funny is I was literally shitting on that episode. I was watching it and then I started crying. I was like, I literally like, bro, this I was like, what is this? And then I was like,
mid, bro.
We need more episodes like that in Don.
That's when I was like, yo, Don might be potential to be like one of the best new.
Oh yeah, now that I'm gonna make like a follow up to a video that I made where it's talking about Don so stupid, but I'm not like, wait, this might be really good actually.
No, yeah. I dropped it personally because I can't do the scenes that they have.
You gotta watch it dub, bro. It's hilarious.
No, I did watch it dub, and it's good. It's a good show. I'm not saying it's not a good show. It's just they have those scenes where it's like, okay, you really could do without these scenes.
Yeah.
Right? And they proceed to force it into the show. And I'm like, bro, I don't need to see these scenes, right?
Yeah.
I like the characters. I like the relationship with the characters. It's great.
They're so, bro, I cannot wait to meet him next week, like in 3 weeks, and be like, bro, you are the greatest dub I've seen ever.
No, honestly, Don, One Piece, and Dragon Ball, I think have some of the best dubs in my opinion.
One Piece is
One Piece. The One Piece is real.
The One Piece is real.
The One Piece is real.
Do you know any Spanish?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
There's just like this little meme with Chopper exchanging.
Yes,
like,
I know.
Cilantro.
And he's like, isn't it? Oh, it's not that one.
He's crying.
No, it's the crying meme?
He's like crying. He has like the mushroom. He's like, he's basically saying, like translated into English, that like, my mom sent me back to exchange this for cilantro. Yeah. And
when he's all battered and stuff walking through the door.
But it's like a play on like he got beat by his Hispanic mom because he got the wrong ingredient. That's so funny. Anyways.
Oh, okay. But you don't like Naruto. Wait, sorry. I don't want to say. Do you like Naruto or do you not like Naruto?
She hates Naruto.
Gage, give me a number.
Give me a number. Like rate it?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get dogs. I'm not trying to get found by the people. It's just I don't have that big of an opinion on it because I never finished it, so I don't think it's fair to give it a rating. Like
fair. 40 episodes
in, judge a 700 episode show. Yeah. No.
40 episodes in, you're not really feeling it.
That's so fair.
It's not for you.
Remember that for One Piece.
Hooker in the comments. No, I'm playing.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that I've only watched 60 episodes of One Piece and I just can't get through it.
No, you know what's fine. I get it. Like One Piece is just not for everyone. But I think that if you
like the uncultured or like smooth brain people,
I agree. Yeah. Like
I don't agree with that. I feel you, big bro.
Are you bald?
No.
Okay. I feel you, big bro.
She was like scared.
But I think I do agree though. The comedy in One Piece, I think for me personally, it's one of the best comedic shows of all time.
It's
anime.
Hilarious.
Sorry,
it's so fun.
It's funny. It's hilarious, and it kind of saddens me that the comedy post time skip is nowhere near close. But
it's more serious.
Yeah,
I enjoy pre-time skip more than I do post.
Yeah.
It's just so fun.
The comedy, it is so hilarious. I genuinely started laughing out loud of some of the jokes.
It's because One Piece is one of the few shows that grew with its audience.
Yeah.
It grew with its
That's
audience.
true.
Yeah.
That's fact.
Because everyone that was watching One Piece, like, I just think it is.
Wow.
It's one of the few animes that grew with its audience.
Fair.
bro.
No,
you know ball, bro.
I do
You
know
know
ball.
ball. That's
I don't
crazy.
play anybody's thing.
I got
Like,
better takes than me. I just argue.
She really do got better takes.
I just
also
argue.
win.
Someone just speaks
No,
and I'm
I'll
like,
win.
no, but
Yeah.
those are solid. That's crazy.
I do want to transition over to real quick. What is an anime trope you're tired of seeing?
all of them.
Every single one.
Every single. I don't know. Like.
Just one trope. Just one.
What's
Well,
one
can you
that
give me? Can you
irks
give me?
you?
Can you give me an option?
Options? I give you options. Fan service. We have.
But fan service is a given, like especially for a girl.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Fan
you could
service
be
is given.
tired of it though. You know
I feel
what I'm
like I don't know. We've gone. I feel like we've gone to a point where it's like, do we really need it though? Like,
100%. I agree.
Wait, for what?
Fan service.
Oh.
Yeah, especially some shows, it ruins the show. In my opinion,
Well, I
fan
mean,
service ruins
yeah,
Fire
it does.
Force.
But I think a lot of animes are like it's curated for their Japanese audience and not their
100%.
international
Yeah,
audience. So like,
100%. Which I get. Still don't make it okay for me. though.
I don't. It's just
That's
like
just me. We got the whatchamacallit,
Wait,
the loud.
Doesn't Dadadan do that?
Yes.
Yeah, but it weirds me out. That's what I said. I was like,
I got weirded out that first episode.
That's why I dropped the show.
yeah. I made a video on it. I was like, oh, it's a little bit, and people were like, no,
It's a
like,
bit
no, you
wild.
just don't understand.
It's okay. Let it cook.
Let
it cook.
I was like, okay, I'll let it cook. I mean,
Yeah.
they're cooking. The
Yeah,
fire
they're
is
right.
burning like a little
They're
bit,
right.
but it's like it's cooking.
It low-key gets progressively worse when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Those scenes just get worse and worse and worse. It's crazy.
The crocodile.
And she's a minor too. That's what
Yeah,
really turned me off.
That's what blows me. Is like, bro, you if you want to do these
Like,
type of scenes,
just get past an essay scene.
Yeah,
Just get past an
yeah,
essay scene.
yeah.
I'm like,
I
bro,
was
I can't. It's unnecessary, and especially in this story, I really don't think it's necessary, in my opinion.
Okay, on that trope note, have you seen Gacha Kuta?
No.
Watch it.
Okay.
That's
Reaction to that
that's
one.
one of our favorites.
Okay.
Watch
Watch
it.
animes.
There-
Yeah, it's-
but more recently, there was a scene that included that theme.
Mhm,
But in my opinion, they did it very tastefully.
mhm.
Not enough to make you uncomfortable enough to stop watching the
Yeah.
episode, but to portray like, hey, this will make anybody uncomfortable because
Mhm.
this topic it's a serious topic.
And that's what she went through.
Yeah. It's
Right.
what the character went through.
Yeah.
It's important for you to understand.
Mhm.
I mean, Berserk too, right? What's her name?
Yes.
Casca.
Casca.
Casca, right?
Yeah.
Casca.
And guts.
And guts.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a salsa too?
Back in when he was
Yes.
ill.
Oh, right.
I love opera. Yeah,
I only got up
yeah.
to volume 15 when I read it.
Oh, you read it?
You know,
the
I
whole
made my
thing?
library buy all 50 or 40 books.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I made them.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
request for books at the libraries, guys. I love libraries. Please support them.
Shout out to the
Shout out to the
library
libraries.
goers, man.
Please shout out to the libraries. Go support your
Facts.
local libraries.
Get your
Shout
library
out.
card,
Yes.
man.
It's free.
But yeah, in Gachikuta, I think it was done in a way that's like it was necessary for her progression, for her
Yes.
character progression, right? It wasn't just like
Oh,
they
but I
threw
hate
it
that.
in.
I hate that. I hate when
Yeah,
it's like.
I do, but it's like if you had to have it, I think the way they did it is like they didn't show anything graphic. They didn't like.
You mean the way it was portrayed? Like,
Yes.
at least if you're going to portray it, like,
They
do
did-
it tastefully.
Exactly. Don't do it in a way that it makes like it's unnecessary. You don't need to show us. They did it in like drawings because she was like younger at the time, and it was
Oh.
kind of like in her head she thought this was normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
She
And
had a
she-
case of not Stockholm.
Stockholm syndrome?
Stockholm syndrome.
Is it when like your kind of captor?
Yes, it's Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Yes,
she had a
yes.
sense of that, and it was done through drawings, right? And it was like he kind of manipulated her into doing right. I don't want to get too into it, but it was done in a way that's like it's not graphic. You're not seeing exactly what happens, but still it progresses her story, whatever the case is, right? And it doesn't leave you like, okay, I want to drop this show. I don't want to watch this anymore. So I think it was done in a way that's like, all right, if you don't have it, do it this way.
Yeah, so
in my
some
opinion.
shows can do it while advocating or trying to bring awareness to
Facts.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in Dadanan's case, it's kind of
It
like
was weird. It was just
you guys do it
It was
often.
weird. Yeah, you guys do it too
like,
often.
it rubbed me the wrong way because it was within the first, like, 10 to 15
Oh
minutes.
my
It was
God.
within the
was.
first 10 to 15
Yeah.
minutes. It was a minor. It was just weird. Like, it is weird. You can't
Yeah.
watch the episode and be like, it was not weird.
And then mind you, they ended off the season like that, and they started off the season like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, bro,
No, for real.
y'all don't need that. You don't need the scenes. And plus, they don't progress the character or the story in any way, shape, or form.
It literally
in
does
my
nothing.
opinion.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it's just literally nothing.
That's
so.
so true because she reacts to the same situations the same
Same way. So it's not like it changes her character in a way that's like, oh my God, it's like different. It's just like, bro, you literally just do these scenes.
it was, I don't know.
for
It
the
just
sake of
rubbed me
doing
the
it.
wrong way. And that's why I was kind of
I
like,
agree.
I feel like
I agree.
I hate it when people were like, well, that's just like the way the anime was. I was like, oh, sorry, me as a female, I'm uncomfortable with some a 16-year-old getting essayed on the screen within the first 15 minutes of an episode. Like, I'm sorry about that.
I don't like the excuse of like, oh, it's anime. Like, that's how they, like, no, bro, you don't need to do it like that, bro.
Maybe not that, but.
Yeah, so in my opinion.
Because what's crazy to me is that they draw it out too. That's like what I'm like, dude.
They have to draw it and then animate it.
Like, that's like my.
Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not blaming the animators because they're just doing their job. But like,
it's just like someone approve this. That's my biggest.
Hey, thanks. Oh, but let's move on. All right. I like how you said AOT. Right. One of your favorite shows.
Yes.
Right. If not your favorite show.
Yeah, it is my favorite show.
It is your favorite show of all time. I'm glad that you said that. I want you to tell me why it's your favorite show of all time. So we can just,
wait, what do you rate it? What do you rate it?
I rate it a 9.8 out of 10.
Woo!
Because of the ending.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. You know what?
That's
Point
fair.
two,
it would have been a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for the ending.
Point two,
you know what?
I'm not even
The
mad at
ending
it.
is terrible, but it could have been better.
Fair. Point two, docked off for the ending. I'm not mad at that. Point two is not that bad.
I feel like anything other than perfect score in my eyes is reasonable.
Yeah.
He's an AOT hater.
Well, I mean, I give One Piece like an 8.5 out of 10.
No one asked for your opinion.
I'm loving it.
He's like, wait, I didn't ask that.
You know what? This might be my favorite episode all time. I'm not gonna lie.
What can I say?
Let's go. But yeah, talk to me. AOT. What resonated with you in AOT? What made it your favorite show?
Attack on Titan was one of the first animes I watched, and I think that it was it was like the way the story progressed was it was a mystery. You don't understand where the Titans come from. You don't understand anything that's going on. Like nothing. Yep. I had no idea what was going on. I thought all the characters were likable, and I like that the story progressed with the characters. Like they were actually growing up. Yeah. Like they start off. it was also the first episode. Like Aaron's mom dies.
It gets into it right away.
It gets into it right away. So there's no the pacing was really good. The portrayal of the story was just really good, and so it got me hooked on the first. I remember I completed all 3 seasons in 3 days. And I was watching it during quarantine when I was in classes, and I was watching it. I just kept watching. And I think what was really good was when you got to the point of Annie being the female Titan, and you found out that female Titans existed, or it was humans could be Titans. Like obviously you knew with Aaron, but
there's others.
It was just the mystery that kept going and going and going and going, and I craved the answer. I needed to know why this was happening. And then you watch season 2, and I remember, bro. The Beast Titan was I was genuinely terrified.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Because he crawls
when
on his own.
talking too, I was like, yo,
I was like, they can talk. Yeah, that's great.
I literally remember I was sitting there and he starts talking and I literally go. I was literally my reaction. Yeah. And it was just that, and then seeing Reiner and Bertolt's reaction to it, it was freaking insane. Like little 14-year-old me seeing that. Yeah. And then wow, this is crazy. This is so crazy. And then the big reveal of Reiner and Bertolt being
right?
That one's crazy.
And I'll tell you, that was when, oh my God, I'm like,
talk to me. Yeah, talk to me.
I was so mad. Like, I was genuinely mad because I was like, why would you do this? Like, what justification do you have for committing a genocide?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? And then you see through season 3, right? Like, what they're doing. And I'm like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, how could you do that? You grew up with these people. Like, what?
They're your friends. Yeah.
And so then when you learn about Marley and Eldia, I was like,
oh my God. Crazy. It just kept getting crazier and crazier.
You just found out there's a society outside the walls. We didn't know that. We didn't know that.
Y'all didn't peep that?
No. I had no idea there was a society outside the walls.
Wait, you instantly out of episode 1 didn't know that he had manipulated everything in the timeline?
No, I didn't know about that. I don't know about that. Also, I don't really like Aaron.
Fair. A lot of people don't really like
Aaron. I think Aaron is wrong because you
okay.
You cannot. And Aaron himself says it's wrong. Like, what are you talking about?
No, he is.
It actually pisses me off so bad. People are like, what are you talking about?
She said, I watched that video.
I know he's wrong. I know. You know what? Let's go off on a tangent real quick because I'm getting eyes here and I don't like it. I know he's wrong, right? However, I like the nuance in how Isayama wrote it because Aaron did not attack until the whole world declared war on him. Until they said, we declare war on Eren Yeager, that is when he attacked, and that is where the nuances of who's right and who's wrong. So, you know what I'm saying? I personally think he's wrong.
I think both of them are wrong because it's a cycle.
Exactly.
It's a cycle. It was always, it was like Marley enslaved Eldia first, Eldia enslaved Marley, whatever, yada, yada. It was throughout history, right?
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I think it was beautifully written. You feel me? But I still do think Eren is wrong, but I'm not mad at how he did it.
So you don't
because
agree
your
with him?
people,
you don't agree with him?
I said I'm not mad at him.
No, but I'm asking you agree with him.
Well, listen, bro. I mean, there's nuance to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't agree with him. It's not that I disagree with him.
When you justify genocide by nuance.
I think he just went a little too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know what? Talking about that, you know what would have worked perfectly? Because, okay, the original plan was to do a mini rumbling, right? That would have, and it was like an estimation from what I remember of if they had done the original small rumbling and destroyed the worldwide nation or the United Nations forces, they would have had 50 years basically before anyone touched them again, right? Because they terrified the world. And I think that would have worked better. What Zeke wanted to originally do with youth was euthanization, but you could have easily just not done, like, you could have just killed the guy. But
Aaron?
No, Zeke.
Oh,
but
Zeke.
You still needed Zeke because you needed Aaron because of Historia, and it was all like connected from
and
what
the
I
royal
remember.
blood.
Yes, the royal blood and all of that.
Yeah.
But for me, I cannot justify a genocide just because, like,
Fair.
I just think that the mini rumbling would have worked. Like, I think if you worked around the plan a little bit.
Oh, so you think of a different plan?
I want to clarify.
Right.
Wait, mini rumbling means like still people are.
Yes.
No, but specifically the United Nations.
The people that declared war against Aaron.
If I'm not mistaken,
Talk to me.
that's still genocide.
No, that's self-defense.
No, it is. Well,
that's self-defense. They
I would
declared
say
war on him.
They did declare war on him. So I think that you destroying the military makes more sense than you destroying.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what we talked about. That's what we said.
So we're specifically talking about him destroying the military.
Yes. The United Nations, like the military that was
like the tanks and all that.
Not the civilian.
Yes, because because I don't get it. Because even Aaron, like, do you remember the scene when he grabs that kid and he's like, "I'm so sorry." Like he understands. Like, why does this kid hate Aaron? Does this kid hate?
He doesn't even know.
No, and that is like a representation of everyone else in the world.
100%.
Like yes, people had beef with Eldia, but not everyone had beef with Eldia.
I'm gonna be real. Everyone had beef with Eldia.
Yes, but I think there's beauty in the innocence of that kid. That kid didn't hate Eldia.
100%.
Because
kids don't know better.
That kid understood what Eldia was going through because he was also an immigrant.
Yes.
Eldia was
Eldia was
Eldians are just the people with Titan blood.
With Titan blood.
That can turn into Titans.
Gotcha.
And it's obviously like it's a nuance and it's a representation of like, the World War II.
The world,
Okay, that I'll give you this.
Yeah.
For AOT, I have never seen a better representation of those themes. And any story, I have not seen a better representation.
And what's even better is Reiner is one of my favorite Attack on Titan characters.
100%.
Because
his writing was phenomenal.
You understand where Annie, Reiner, and Bertolt were coming from, but you also understand where Aaron was coming from. So it's like they just wanted to live.
They did.
Like, they wanted freedom. They wanted freedom. They wanted it, and they couldn't get it because of Marley. And you see that through Gabby. Like Gabby didn't get it until she like.
You mean Miss 360 off of Rust?
No, she knew how to shoot.
You mean Miss Headshot?
She was a shooter.
It's. I love that it was represented through a child.
Yes.
Because I love that it was Gabby and Falco because Falco was like, do we really gotta do all that? No.
Yeah.
But Gabby's like, they're like they are, there are enemies.
100%.
And then, and like, I love that it's just like, it was a beautiful way to portray children's innocence. And
100%.
And Gabby going to Eldia and like understanding that the people behind the walls are just people.
They're just people.
They're just people.
They're not devils like.
And like they're not exactly. They are not devils.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the mystery that leads you to season 3 and finally to season 4 and understanding it is what I think it is like I've never craved understanding a story more than I did with Attack on Titan. Like I just had to know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, it always has you wanting more, and that's the beauty in AOT personally. And I also, like you said, Reiner. I love Reiner. Storytelling.
Dude, his split personality when he was actually friends with them, but then he like would click and be like, "No, they need to go."
In his mind, like they sacrifice Marco, right? And then he starts going, he's like, "Guys, why is Marco getting eaten by a Titan?" Like, bro, you're actually going. Are you good? Like, bro, are you straight?
And disregard the guy going off. You're like, dude, are you okay?
Yes, are you straight? And then the theme of him wanting to die the whole show.
Yes!
But he could never do it. He can never die. He can never kill himself. Nothing was working.
He can't even fight.
He couldn't even It's like, bro, and I love that. It's like you were cursed to be alive and witness everything that's happening around you.
You can never do anything about it.
Such peak writing, man.
I like AOT a little bit more now.
Oh, okay.
Man, you know what's crazy? I know bull. This is episode 90, okay? We have been doing this for 90 episodes, and this episode alone.
He just needed to see from a different perspective, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
She articulates it so well. No, she articulates it so well, and she provides some insight that I did not have prior. And I'm like, you know what?
Guys, this might be beefing. Like, I'm here to provide perspective. Like, that's what I'm here to do.
Honestly, I feel like it is harder to hear from him too because
he doesn't want to admit that I'm ever right. That's why.
No, it's cool. No, you can be right. I'm not. I
think you just don't like the passion he has.
It's always a case against, in my eyes at least, the way I interpret it, is always a case against One Piece as to why
I do
AOT.
that.
So I'm like,
okay,
you're pitting me up against my with One Piece, my ideals, right? But when it's someone like you're just talking like, oh no, this is why it's a good story, and I'm like,
that's true.
When it's not pit up against my show.
All right.
A lot more palatable.
I'm telling you,
I can
he would never concede anything to One Piece.
Dude,
ever.
it's like that thing I was telling you where I had to hear the lecture from someone who wasn't my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair,
I think it's more eye-opening when someone who isn't your op.
Yeah.
There you go. Tells you.
True, 100%. I agree. Yeah. Especially because I bring up One Piece too, in comparison to kind of knock One Piece down.
Well, for me personally, I wouldn't say Attack on Titan is a better story than One Piece. It's just I like it more than One Piece.
No, fair. Like I would say it's a better anime. Like the anime.
Oh, the anime. Yeah, I would agree. But I think One Piece's manga is incredible. Yeah,
100%, and I agree.
I'm gonna reread
I said there's nuance between the stories, them two. I wouldn't be mad if you liked either or, right? But the anime, you can't argue the anime.
Notice how every single anime I like, my top 3 favorite shows are all political. I just want to say that. Yeah. I don't want to say that.
Okay,
politics really go crazy.
Yeah, no, they do. They do.
Politics really go crazy in anime. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if done right.
I like that the animes show you this stuff. I mean, some are a lot more obvious than others. Yes, sure, right? But they can do it subtly and still palatable for the viewer.
Especially One Piece, One Piece. Yeah. One Piece doesn't really...
It doesn't spell it out.
It's not in your face, exactly. Yeah. It's not in your face.
Did you see that one clip of that one podcast with... I don't want to say the name.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, though. Where they said One Piece...
I'm not trying to beef with anyone.
Nah, fair. Where they said One Piece wasn't political.
Yeah, One Piece isn't political.
I saw that.
I remember I was like, ¿Cómo se dice?
Yeah, ¿cómo se dice? Everything about the show is political.
But you know what? Someone pointed out, like, at the time, it wasn't... One Piece wasn't, like... I think its popularity gained it more insights into its political themes.
Fair. No,
I think I don't know when that video was created, but I think One Piece's popularity let people understand its politics more. And I mean, the very first arc is them breaking Zoro out of jail.
Exactly.
That is
in a marine government
facility just because he understood that was incorrect.
Exactly. And he wanted a homie
with the corrupt.
the correct Commodore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Axan Morgan. Yeah.
No, the first major arc in One Piece is Alabaster, right? Like that's the first major arc in One Piece. What was the entire plot of One Piece?
Saving a whole nation from a corrupt entity that was employed by the government. So, 100%. And
what is the world government?
Exactly.
What is the world? Literally, what is the world government? What is Alabasta? What is Wano? What is oh my god, what is it called? What is Doflamingo's arc?
Dressrosa.
What is Dressrosa? What is Drum Island? 100%. What is actually anything?
If you think about it, right? Yes, it's not. It might not be in your face. 100%.
Every arc is political.
But literally every arc. It's hard to find an arc that isn't political. You know, the only arc that's not political
is the Foxy arc.
Foxy,
is the Foxy arc. He's about to be like, nah, it's political because, like, you know, the games that they play.
Honestly, because when you think about it, you can pull it out, and I wouldn't be mad at it. But if you think about it, yes, it's not in your face, but it's obviously political.
Yes.
Like, come on, let's be real.
And that's why I think people who don't like politics can misunderstand it, because I just don't think they have media literacy. Like, you just see what you want to see.
Ooh, media literacy.
Yeah, I'm just personally, right?
You know what you're reminding me of? You know Phase Adapt, right?
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Like whenever he's like a big word in front of him, he's like,
he's like, wait, let's look that.
Dude, he's so funny.
He'd be like, nah, let's look that up. Oh shit, I used that in the right freaking link.
But I will say though, in terms of politics in One Piece, you can go to the bathroom if you need to.
You are pardoned to use the restroom.
But in terms of politics with One Piece, I think the people, the big creators that don't talk, it's because they don't want to include politics in their content and then make them have to choose a side or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess I kind of can understand.
And Oda gets away with it because he's like, well, you know, it's just a bad guy.
But like, let's honestly, at the end of the day, if you don't want to include politics in your content, it's your prerogative, right? But you can't say One Piece isn't political.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? All love to everyone, of course, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, One Piece is political, and it'll always be political. Next up, all right? This show is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
Because I binge watched it in one go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about Arcane, and why is Arcane the greatest animated TV show of all time? Let's talk to me.
Bro, you don't understand how much I love Arcane. I think, okay, bro, you don't get it. Like, actually,
I get it.
Do you play the game?
Oh, hell no.
Oh. You know what's crazy?
Hell no.
You know what's crazy? I used to play League. I got into League before I watched Arcane. Slightly. No. But it was like slightly. I wasn't like heavy into it. You know what I'm saying? Because a few of my friends played it. They're like, just try it out.
Closest thing I play is Valorant.
Fair. Valorant's
That's
phenomenal.
the closest I can get.
Fire game. But I got into League a little bit, and then I dropped it because I'm like, there's too many characters. The community's toxic. I'm not trying to get into all that. Then Arcane season 2 was coming out. I watched the first season with the boys, Discord, all that. Everybody was in the Discord. We binge watched the whole first season. And then we binge watched the first 3 episodes, right? And then we binge watched the next 3 when it came out. And then the final 3, I no jokes. I played League, I think, for 14 hours straight that night.
Are you serious?
With the song with what's his name? Echo and Jinx or Powder. Yes, the French one. With that playing in the Discord on loop for 13 hours straight. No bull.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, I know you love Arcane, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Arcane has a near and dear place in my heart.
You can't beat me when it comes to
Arcane. I probably can't. But I single-handedly got back into League because of Arcane. That
was the point of Arcane, though.
That was what?
It was to promote League.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's crazy because they really didn't.
They didn't really do
that.
Everyone hopped on and they were like, oh,
yeah. I remember why I stopped playing. Yeah. But me, I stuck it out. I thugged it out, and now I love the game personally.
Dude, oh my God. Like, I think Arcane is one of the greatest animated TV series of all time. I will die on that hill.
No ball.
There is literally no show I've seen that has the amount of representation in Arcane. Like, I know, and I'm going to tell you this, Arcane is the reason. Like, I used to be very ignorant because it came out when I was 14 or 15, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, representation is a big deal. Like, what's the big deal? Arcane gives you people of color, gives you queer people, gives you disabled people. It is heavily political. It is so focused on women. I watched it and I was like, oh my God. Like, Mel is a baddie, Vi's a baddie, Caitlyn is a baddie. Like, females are so integral to the plot, and it is one of the very few animated TV shows. Because it's not an anime, right? It's an animated TV show.
Yeah, we'll give it animated.
And it was, I think, the beauty of Arcane is kind of like the what's the word? It's like the naivete of Caitlyn, right? Like I personally. It's morally great character, so it's Caitlyn Kierman. Everyone hates on Caitlyn because she's a cop. And look, I get it. People hate cops. Yeah. But I think Caitlyn starts off in the story. Well, obviously, you go through the first arc with Vi. Oh, also, I hate when people are like, Vi left Jinx.
To be fair,
what are you talking about?
She murked her whole family. She didn't really leave
Jinx murked her family.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're mad at a 14-year-old for being pissed at her sister for murking her dad, her brother, both of her brothers.
I completely understand.
And when you explicitly told her, do not come, you're not going to survive this. And what pisses me off even more is that they were going to be free.
Yes.
They're going to be free.
Yes.
And I was just
if she didn't do that, they would have been chilling.
Also, I love that Arcane has a good representation of a father.
Woo!
Yeah, Vander is an incredible father.
That's peak right there.
Like, people say that he was too harsh on Vi, but he needed to.
No, that's the world they live in.
Yes, and like Vi is essentially like she would lead her. Let's call them brothers and sisters. Obviously, like I know they're not, but like they are.
They are. We'll give them
and. Like she was literally like the person who led them, right? And so she needed to understand the brutality of the real world. And I also like that Arcane touches upon the corrupt government system. Like Vi went to a high facility prison at the ripe age of 14. She spent 7 years there. She comes out, a cop saves her. A cop saves her.
7 years?
Yeah, she was like 14 or 15 and she comes out at like 23, I think. And then Caitlyn comes and saves her.
Right.
And I think the beauty, like I think Kate Vi is a really beautifully written relationship, right? Like, fair. I think that it is. Season 2, we lost the plot a little bit, but I think what makes season 1 so special is that they have moments, like small moments that kind of impacts the relationship more. And I love that they weren't enemies. Like, it didn't really start off as enemies, but it started more like we need each other for the same goal. Yeah. And I like the progression of Kate Vi's relationship throughout the story, whether it's romantic or not, whatever. I really like. I think it's incredibly well written, and it's one of the few written queer relationships that did not end up in the dumpster fire.
Fair. No, 100%. I think it was one of the best relationships done that you could have done in that show. I don't think you can.
I think it's better than any relationship done in that show. Oh, I want to point out, I hate J-Vic. I hate that goddamn ship.
Oh yeah,
Jason Victor. I hate it. I can't stand it.
I don't know why people are even making something that's not even.
I'm not a J-Vic shipper. I'm sorry, I'm not a J-Vic shipper.
It's not even a thing.
And I don't even care about Jace and Mel together. Like, honestly, that is whatever.
Yeah, me too. I don't care about that.
Like, I get it. I get why you ship them. I can see it. That they got something going on.
They have something going on.
They got something going on.
But I don't like that relationship.
But to me personally, I see them more as soulmates. Whether you interpret that romantically or not is up to you. Yeah, but Kate Vi is leagues above them, and I said what I said.
100%.
Kate Vi is leagues above them.
I kind of compare it to. Have you watched Hunter? Hunter? Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like going in Killua. Like, they're really meant to be with each other, and I think that's how that Jace and Victor.
I think they're soulmates, but whether that is romantic or not is up to you.
Yeah.
Right. I don't. Like, I can see why, but I just don't like them together. I also hate that they overshadow Kate Vi a lot. Like, 2 female main lead characters. That really pisses me off. I'm like, first off, they're not even main characters. Get it out of my face. Sorry, I'm not a Javic
To be fair,
fan.
I think it's because Victor had such a pivotal role in the story. He was there since
I
the
hated him in season 2. He really pissed me off in season 2. I really liked him in season 1.
Huh? Weren't they both pivotal?
To Jace. Jace was also.
Well, obviously Jace. Like, I'm just yapping, but like Jace. Obviously,
I get it. I know what you mean.
Jace did the hex gates, hex core, hex tech, all of it.
But what about Echo and?
Oh, I love that one. Time bomb.
I like
Time bomb is so hard.
No, I like Time Bomb, but I think that every ship in that show overshadows Kate Vi, and I think Kate Vi deserves its
flowers.
It's flowers. Like, I think it's better written than everything.
You know what's crazy? I don't think Time Bomb overshadows Kate Vi because they didn't even show most of the scenes together on screen.
A lot of people ship them, and I'm like, they say Kate Vi is more toxic than Time Bomb, but I'm like, Time Bomb literally fought each other and tried to murk each other multiple times.
Toxicity.
I think it's because they're adults. Both Caitlyn and Vi are both adults, so it's more complicated than it would be for Echo and Jinx. Echo and Jinx are children. So
they're 19.
Ooh, Echo and Jinx?
Yeah, post
they're still kids.
Yeah,
they're 23. Vi and Kate are like 23. I think Kate is a little
but they're young too.
They are young, but they still have more experience with life and understanding of like harsher realities. Maybe Caitlyn's more naive.
Yeah,
Caitlyn is very naive at the beginning of the story.
Vi makes up for that in how much she knows.
Experience, yeah.
So that's why it makes sense why it's a little bit more complicated than the teenagers.
Yeah,
right? They're teens. Not a lot of stuff makes sense at that age, anyways. Especially Jinx not knowing who she is, what she does. Or
Jinx, we already know it's mentally, right? It isn't all there.
You know who I love Jinx's relationship with? I love her relationship with Caitlyn because I think it's so. I think they're 2 sides of the same coin. That's what they are, right? And I'll tell you what I mean by that, right? Caitlyn is naive up until the point that her mom dies. Who kills her? Jinx's mom kills her. Jinx kills Caitlyn's mom, right? And so then Caitlyn's never experienced loss up until that point, and she doesn't understand the brutality that Zahn faces until Jinx takes her own mother away.
Okay,
then that's when Piltover wakes up and they're like, we gotta take care of Zahn. They're terrible.
Yeah.
And whose fault? As Caitlyn says, and whose fault is that? That's your fault. Piltover's fault. That is Piltover's fault. You're the reason Zahn got to point to where it was. Okay, from your discrimination, from your inability to. They are a part of your government essentially,
and it was heavily regulated.
Yes.
If it wasn't for Vander being there and really mediating, they really would have invaded and really did whatever they wanted to do.
Exactly. And you see that. And I love Caitlyn's arc in season 2 because I think it is one of the few times you get a morally gray female character where it's like, I'm like, bro, if someone murked my mom, I'm gonna do everything she did. Are you crazy? Like, people are like, bro, if my mom got murked by my girlfriend, by my sister-in-law, like, I'm about to tweak out. Like, I'm gonna tweak out. But I love her progression through
so
every single arc. Right?
That's really well
And this is what I mean, is in the 3rd arc of Arcane, right, where, it's important to like see Caitlyn's growth like through that season because in the 1st arc, it's her anger. It's anger. It's like literally the 5 steps of grief. She's angry in the 1st season. She hits Vi. She abandons Vi. And that plays into Vi's like, her like abandonment issues and stuff, and then she goes off to drink. They kind of butchered Vi's character in season 2. Why did we get a montage only? I don't know. Arcane, I still love you though. And I like season 2's focus on Caitlyn, and then you obviously see her go through her dictator era, which is her best look. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, she did look cold in that era. I can't lie.
And you see her slowly kind of like. My favorite line from her. Oh my god, she's like, and Bessa comes in and she tells her like, force is necessary in moments like these, but then she's like, it was such a good line. She's like,
I forgot about that.
It's like how justification, violence isn't the justification for peace, or something along those lines.
Oh yes,
and it was in her office, and it was like it was
AOT.
It was really good because I think that it was. Oh my god, I have to remember the exact quote because I think that describes Caitlyn perfectly.
Yeah, you feel free to look it up.
Okay, let me look it up. Hold on, let me see.
Be careful.
Oh, he broke it.
Spider-Man.
Whoa! Wait.
Crazy! They're listening now. They're listening. That's actually crazy. I haven't gotten an Arcane clip in so long.
And Bessa.
I'll test it out.
She was the one talking about it, so they got her.
Look, I need to find this thing because it's such a good quote. It was like.
No, you didn't work for you.
It was this scene in the office.
Yeah.
And she tells her like.
You can Google it if you want to Google it. Might have it on Google. Let's see.
I think she tells her up dog.
Was like, hold on. Oh my god, hold on. I seen in the office. I don't remember what episode it was.
Oh.
I love
It's
that
about
one.
to
She's
fall.
like, Caitlyn.
I still have my Google Maps on.
No, I can't find it.
Damn, I can't even find it either.
Oh, peace isn't the justification for violence.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
And it was like, wait. Peace, Caitlyn says, this is, I got it, I remember. She says, peace isn't the justification for violence and arrests need cause. And that, I think that describes it, because even though she's angry, even though she's mourning, even though she wants her to avenge her mother, she still refuses to go to, like, yes, she goes to lengths, but she still understands the core responsibilities of her role, right? And I wouldn't say she necessarily, like, also, she was very manipulated by Mbessa, right? Like, Mbessa fed off of everything.
Yeah.
I like that. I like her character.
You know what's funny is Mbessa was built up to be the Nick Fury, and they ended up murdering her. Yeah, it was kind of like the way it was looking, like she was gonna be like the Nick Fury and play into every story. True. And then they just murked her, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Now we got Mel.
I thought it was kind of building up to be like she wants to be the power in control.
Yeah, I felt like she was gonna be Nick Fury, but and then you see like towards it, I loved it because when Caitlyn and Vi reunite, right? She like the moment they reunite, and she's like, Caitlyn or Vi says to Caitlyn, she's like, don't sugarcoat a cupcake, bro. That girl was a sleeper agent. Like, girl was a sleeper agent. But I think that scene was so integral to the plot because I think Caitlyn needed that moment of, like she forgot who she was, and I think Vi brought that back. And then obviously they team up, whatever. And then Caitlyn literally says, we cannot erase our mistakes when she talks to Jinx in the jail cell in the end of the story. And Jinx understands because she loses Isha, right? So she like she's faced so much loss. Yes, she faces so much loss in her life, and losing Isha was like the last straw for homegirl, right?
Yeah.
She not only lost Isha, she lost Vander too. Vander one more time. Another one. Another one, bro.
Sad, bro.
And so yeah, like I think that scene was so beautiful because she also sees Silco, right? And he's like explaining to her whatever. I forget what he was talking about, but it's the fact that Caitlyn finally understood, like, Jinx didn't necessarily hate her. She hated what she stood for. Like, yeah, she hated her, but I think that they got to a point where they both loved Vi more than they hated each other.
Yeah,
they both loved Vi than they hated each other. And I say
more.
they're both sides of the same coin because obviously, like, they look similar in like the hair and everything, but. Jinx lost her father at the beginning of the show. Caitlyn lost her, and they both lost it to Zaun and Piltover.
Ooh,
right? Like,
the opposites of each other.
Yeah, the opposites of each other. And I love that they
yes.
both understood at the end of the story that that they're like, it's just not worth it anymore. Like, and that's why Caitlyn leaves all the guards of the Hex Gates. And she lets Vi save her sister, but her sister also is like, I want you to be happy, and you're never gonna be happy with me.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily that, but she's like, you know, it's just be happy with her.
Yeah.
And so then, yeah, you know, it leads into that, like the JLC.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were happy. A lot of people were happy.
Dude,
it was like finally.
I actually never thought K-Vi was gonna be canon, like, because they never do it. Like,
yeah,
they never do it.
Happy ending never happens ever. Really,
never.
Yeah.
And I was literally like,
great. It was tasteful.
Yeah, I was like,
well, no, not that scene. I'm like, yeah, you like what you
actually,
like,
maybe
for mine.
Yeah.
But I think it's just really beautiful, and I think that. I don't know if Jinx needed to die, but I think Jinx dying, well, that girl isn't dead.
Yeah, dying.
No, do you believe in that theory?
No, she's definitely not dead. Yeah. Because at the end of the show, it shows like a blimp, and if you go back to the beginning, like the first episode, she's like, I'm gonna ride one of those things. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
she wants to be no ball.
I know Arcane better than anyone. I love Caitlyn's character. She's my favorite character.
Yeah.
Because it's so refreshing to see a female character be so flawed, do the mistakes that literally every male character has done.
Yeah.
But
it's realistic. I like that.
And then redeem yourself.
I think hating Caitlyn because she's a cop is like a little silly. Like, I get it.
It's nuanced. You don't understand the story if you do.
It's like her being a cop is like extremely important to the story, right?
You hear a lot about that. You hear a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. Because I'm on Arcane Twitter. That was my first mistake.
Really? Just because she's a cop?
Yeah, a lot of people.
I was gonna say usually you're like aimed more at the main characters, and the main characters don't really like the cops, so it's like you would align with the main character.
I think that's like a kind of because Caitlyn literally says there's a scene in season 1 and she's getting stitched up by her dad, right?
Yeah.
And she's essentially like, we're literally letting them rot. Like, Caitlyn wanted Zaun to be better. Like, that's the beauty of season 1. She is naive. Like, she wants it to be better, but she can't do as much as she wants about it.
Yeah.
I think what would be understandable is if people didn't like that she was so naive more than that she was a cop. I like her being in a position of.
You have to understand its importance to the story.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty in her character is because she was naive. That you get a different side of it.
And I agree with that, but I'm saying if people had to pick a problem with her, with her character,
oh, that would be the problem.
Like being a cop is like I just don't feel like that's justified because it's a fictional character.
Yeah. And at the same time, it's like, well,
she's also rich.
Her intent. Okay, that was
like she's rich. She's a cop. She was
a rich cop.
Like the Kiriman family is like super intertwined.
Even from the very beginning, you understand she's a cop because she wants to do good, right? But it's because she's so naive that her being a cop might not always be good, you know?
True. Because she's super rich, she didn't have to be a cop. She didn't have to be a sheriff of Piltover.
Exactly. Yeah. Right? So if you have a problem, have a problem with the fact that she's naive, if anything, right? Because her being a cop, she wants to do good. She just didn't know how.
How to do that, and she thought that being a cop is the best way to solve Piltover's problem.
She thought it was enough. She thought it was enough.
It was not.
But no, facts. Well, and all that to bring us around that I think Arcane has some of the best writing in TV history. Not even just animated or anime or whatever. TV history. You feel me? And the amount of details, right, with each character. That's this one. The amount of details.
Yeah, this is 8. Like period. Yaskly.
Yeah. Wait, what's this one?
I usually use this one just because like I know
there's different. It's 8.
It's different.
No,
it's
like 8. I thought it was the same thing. No. One's applause. I don't know.
I just usually do this one. Period.
But I think the amount of progression and the depth in each character writing, that's what really gets me. Because every single character in the show had such good writing, and it felt like every person was so pivotal, integral to the story.
Yeah, exactly. Every single character. Everyone.
And the details. So you don't play the League game, right?
Oh, but I know. Like
but
I know.
You know about the characters, right? In the game.
Yes.
And their abilities and whatnot. Okay. It was so because I personally didn't know much about I knew a little bit enough to be like I'm intrigued by the show, right? So when I first saw Caitlyn, I didn't know that was like Caitlyn from the League game.
Well, they are and they aren't. It's like inspired by.
Well, it's inspired by, yeah. So I was like, okay, oh my god, that's Caitlyn. I used to play bot, whatever. Ooh, that's fire, right? Oh, I didn't even know about Jinx and Vi. Like I never saw anybody use Jinx and Vi while I was playing. I used Echo once. So whenever I saw Echo get introduced, right? And every single thing about his character was linked to his abilities in the game.
Which is 4 seconds.
4 seconds!
Ball!
That's actually ball.
Yeah,
his ultimate is a 4, like, it rewinds 4 seconds. Yeah. You feel me?
I'll watch a clip.
Oh, yeah, my fault. I made a whole clip on it. Okay. But, and then the clock tower scene. You remember when he crashed into the clock tower? Mm-hmm. And then he ended up coming out with that bat? It was actually a clock. It was the hand of the clock tower, and that's actually what he uses in the game. And it's still linked to his time ability too, because it's the hand of a clock. You know, it's so like the amount of detail and depth is crazy to me. And then the pocket watch. Oh, don't even get started. Don't even get started.
Don't even get started on the Jinx and Echo fight scene.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like
that's such a good. It's amazingly animated.
And it kind of like rewinded 4 seconds to like him as a kid, and then like okay, I learned, and then now let me redo it.
Imagine if she sees Toby in Kakashi's fight. Oh, in Shippuden. Oh my god,
watch Shippuden.
I don't know what that is.
You will. But in my opinion, I think there's little to no shows that do every single character justice. In a TV show like that, with every main character in that show, they really do them justice. Who? Well, what show?
One Piece.
Now, I don't think One Piece. Yes, they do them show in specific arcs, right? But since it's so long, a lot of them get put in the back burner.
I also think what sets Arcane apart is it's just so diverse. Like
facts. Every character's facts.
Like
I know One Piece is diverse too, but it's not.
Not as much as
it's not explicitly stated.
They had an entire Bon Clay. Ivankov.
Yes.
An entire arc where Sanji 100%. Is with queer people.
Yeah.
An entire arc where
I'm just saying it has a lot of queer representation, but I don't see a lot of black people in One Piece. I don't see a lot of people of color.
Stated as well.
To be okay, yeah. For the
I know it's Japanese written, blah, 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 but okay, that does like. I'm sorry if you're writing in like anime manga in 2025. Like I understand it's made for a Japanese audience, but you have to understand anime has gotten far more bigger than just Japan. True. You should be writing for the world.
Yeah, but that's why I say Tite Kubo, the author of Bleach. I think he was ahead of the game. He was really putting pen to paper.
Okay, in specific notes to like representing black people, yes, right, but
not just black people, but like
people of color
in general.
Okay, what I was gonna say is that with One Piece, they represent the people of color with minorities, and the minority groups being people like fishermen, right?
Yeah.
That's less blatant.
Yeah, that exactly. Again,
face, yeah.
it's subtlety that they're trying to portray in the show without shoving it in your face.
Mm-hmm.
That's what One Piece did, but they still did it. That's why in the argument of not argument, but like in the talking point of Arcane doing it. Yes, I agree.
I felt like I was seen through Arcane. Like that's what I think a lot of people felt like.
I do agree with that.
Sorry, what were you gonna say also?
Nothing important.
How many episodes is Arcane?
I'm glad that you said
literally
that.
only like.
I'm glad that he said
No,
that.
I'm just saying, like, how much development those
don't worry about
how much development those characters had within that short time span and the stories
They're like 40 minutes long, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, they're long.
They're movies.
Arcane to me is a 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if they added 20 more minutes to every single episode in season 2.
That's a
It's
crazy
9 out of 10.
No,
It's a 9 out of 10 for you?
Yeah.
No,
it's
remember
just, season 2 kind of cooked. Like they
Yo,
like a little bit.
season 2 was sauteing in
I
the
felt like
kitchen,
season
man.
2 was cooking, but I felt like it was rushed. Like
Yeah,
if
it
you
was very
added the
rushed.
20 minutes,
Towards the end, it was
dude,
rushed. Yeah,
it would
They
have
just
made
couldn't
it
afford it.
so
Yeah.
much more better.
there were whole
Not more
scenes
better,
that they didn't include with Jinx and Echo. And I think that it would have been so sick to see her go back to the
Fire Nation.
Oh my
Fireflies.
Fireflies.
Yes.
It would have been so cool to see her go back to the hideout. Them get together. Them, the relationship grow from there. Her take his jacket. All that jazz.
We
You know
also
what I'm saying?
with the blimp.
With the blimp too.
We never saw any. What pissed me off was like Vi, like this pit fighter scene was like a montage, and I hated
Yeah.
it. I hated it. I
we
hated
didn't
it.
really
God, I hated it.
I mean,
Nobody wants to watch
it
it
was
get Korra.
Mel's
It's
entire
like-
arc was rushed. Victor, why did Victor have so much attention? Ugh, like God, I hate that little man. I hate that little man in season 2.
the montage you're talking about with Vi being in like
Pit
Yeah, the
fighter,
pit fighter, and
it's
she's
just Korra.
huh?
Korra.
Same thing.
Yeah, fair.
Same thing.
I think it should have been more like because Vi has abandonment issues. I think they should have touched on that. Like,
fair.
I think they should have touched on that.
Lack
They
of
didn't.
time.
I
Lack
feel
of time. I feel like
they did it with a good you understand it, you get it.
Mhm.
Sure, more detail would have been cool.
Let's move further the plot. Type
Yeah,
of thing.
but yeah,
Fair,
yeah,
fair,
I think-
fair.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
even with
Well
like Jace, like it was. I felt like his episode was rushed because it was mixed with
Jace for sure.
with Echo and Jinx.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think Jace for. I think they just
I
ran
like
out of
Jace.
time. Like they
They
couldn't
did.
fit everything in there. It was too. I think what it is they wrote them with too much depth to include everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They couldn't
So I
afford
don't even knock him for it. I think I give him more points for that because, like, bro, you really wrote these characters.
They make
phenomenal.
up for it with all the little subtleties and little Easter
You're right,
eggs
though,
that you're
there's
not aware
I
of.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Nah, he's right.
I got you though. I'm glad that you brought out how many episodes it has because both seasons have 9 episodes, right? So for
And
a
an
collective,
episode is lower than 8.
she's spitting. She knows ball.
I know
Not-
Arcane.
Not only is no episode under an 8, no episode is under an 8.5. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
I know.
that's crazy. And only 5 episodes are an 8. The rest are 9. So 5 out of the 18 are an 8.
Yeah, low-key
The
better
rest
than
are-
AOT, huh?
I wouldn't be mad if you said it's better than AOT. Them two are boxing with each other. You know what's not boxing? One Piece.
You're
I'm
weird.
saying I'm just being real.
You're weird.
Oh, check the statistics, bro. Check the numbers. You feel me?
Numbers don't
The numbers
cannot
the
number
numbers
that.
are high,
low-
so
What's
I'm just
the
saying.
lowest?
What's your opinion? Baba? Are you gonna have something? Okay.
But in my opinion, you feel me? I don't think like when I rate shows of being like peak, I rate it off of how many episodes you can watch back to back to back to back, and it's how digestible it is.
Mhm.
If I can watch the whole show without wanting to stop, that's a peak show to me. One Piece, AOT, right? But if there's slow moments, if there are gaps where I'm like, One Piece, I'm just like, it docks points. It's not bad.
The
I'm not saying
disrespect is cool.
it's not. I'm not. Respectfully, I love One Piece though, but I'm just doing that because
I'm like so conflicted. Like you mess with One Piece heavy, and I'm like, all right, cool. But then you also rock with it, and I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to
I'm
feel
only
about that.
doing this because I know you love One Piece.
It's
You feel me?
I'm going through a lot of emotions.
Oh,
right
I
now.
apologize. I'm making you feel
very,
some type of way.
very conflicted
Yeah,
with
my
this.
fault. But in my opinion, if I can watch it in a straight shot, I binged Arcane. Like I binged Arcane from season 1 all the way to season 2, and I was binging it week to week as it came out.
Yeah, me too, bro.
You know what I'm
I watched it. I was up there 12:01 a.m. when they were
As soon as
coming
it
out.
dropped.
And, yeah,
Exactly. So it's like, bro,
watch party with my friends.
exactly. So I feel like that's what makes a show peak for me.
Oh,
If
so
I
its
can-
soundtrack is so fire.
Oh,
The soundtrack of Arcane is
phenomenal soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? It kind of reminiscent to Spider-Verse for me. Across the Spider-Verse.
Dude.
Ball. You know what I'm saying?
Ball.
In my opinion, I don't think any animated. I think Arcane is the greatest animated show of all time.
Oh, I get you. Yes.
Right? And then I think Across the Spider-Verse is a different story. That's more nuanced. I think that's the greatest animated movie of all time. That's just me though. I can
I don't
see
know about
possibly
I can see different arguments for other shows.
Would you consider like Studio Ghibli animated movies or anime?
Animated movies.
I would, whatever you consider it as. I personally don't have them up there competing with Across the Spider-Verse.
I think globally they're considered like
animated.
They're in between like anime and anime movies.
Fair.
They are, I guess, like anime movies, but people do treat them like as anime.
Yeah.
Which so
I personally wouldn't. I don't care what you treat it as. I still don't think it hangs with Across the Spider-Verse. Only because Across the Spider-Verse has a lot of Western themes that I can relate to, right? Especially the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, that bangs. I think Across the Spider-Verse is some of the most perfect storytelling in an animated movie, in my opinion.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of hard to compare.
Arcane is a phenomenal soundtrack. I wish I bought the vinyls when they came out, but I was broke.
Facts.
And I feel like some of the songs you can just listen to them like they're normal. I listen to Our Love all the time.
Have you seen Cyberpunk?
Yes, I love Cyberpunk. Edge Runners.
Do you know the song on Arcane? It's called The Line by 21 Pilots.
Yeah, did the same person make the one for Cyberpunk where it was like, I know, Our House, Our Home? Or was it?
I mentioned that specific song because that song over Cyberpunk is the perfect song.
It is.
To represent the entirety of Cyberpunk.
It is.
I saw someone do an
It's
edit
like,
with
did I cross the line?
Yeah.
So, something like that.
Okay.
Yes.
I never claimed to be a singer.
Ball.
Yeah.
No, that's ball. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to think of the lyrics and
It does go like that. It does like that. Yeah. Because I remember Arcane. You know, it's such a oh my! I'm telling you, I don't know. Arcane hit a spot in my heart.
Also, all the music is they have music in Chinese and Spanish.
No way.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Isha's death is in Chinese.
It is in Chinese.
And then
that was a phenomenal track.
And then in the song where Echo and Jinx pull up, there's Spanish in it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then it's French also.
There's
French for
Your
Enemy.
City.
And there's English obviously in it. There's no Arabic, unfortunately.
I didn't peep that.
Yeah, no.
I knew the French, but I didn't know
French and
about
the
Oh, that's
Chinese
because I listened to
one.
the soundtrack. So like,
Yeah,
I know it.
I noticed that there were different languages. I never put them together. Like, okay, they have different languages in
I thought that was
throughout the
really
whole
cool.
show.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
There was Spanish?
Yeah.
In the blimp when they were coming down.
But I don't know if it's specifically in the show, but I know it's in the song.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It was fire, by the way. I just want to.
That
the
song was so
representation is there, and it's representation without shoving it in your face. You know what I'm saying? It was tastefully done, where it wasn't about who they are, the skin color, whatever, but it was just them as people.
Yeah, it like fit. It also fit.
It fit perfectly, interwoven. So, just want those out there. Arcane, greatest animated TV show of all time.
Agreed.
He was honestly asking us how to ask you in a way of like, oh, why is Arcane the best animated show in the world?
Yeah, I mean,
why? It's and it's the way it portrays politics is like undeniably political. I think it also is kind of. I think for me, it's just like it was the diversity that really opened my eyes because it did it in a way like that was so well done.
Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't like it is never said that Mel is black, but it's also like
who
Mel.
Yeah,
Mel.
Medarda.
Bess's daughter.
Bess's daughter.
Yes.
I'm the biggest Arcane fan.
I like it.
I think it's
they don't like it as much.
It's political portrayals. It's animation. It's story. All the characters are so well written. Like they're so in depth. It is ridiculous. Like even characters as simple as I think like Scar. You don't know who he is, but he's the bat. He's the guy who looks like a bat. He has a kid, and it's kind of like you can. It's like more animated, but you see that he has a kid, but he's also fighting for the resistance. But like he like never says a word. Yeah.
Wait.
It's like background stuff.
Yeah. It's like
I know.
Oh yeah.
The guy who looks like a bat, but he's a part of the Fireflies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Even the
Savika.
Savika's
also
fire character. I love
Savika. Savika is the one with the metal arm.
Robot arm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
Even Silco. I hate Silco. Silco's very interesting.
Silco's a phenomenally written character.
Even though I hate Victor, Victor's a phenomenally written character. I don't know why he turned into Jesus Christ, the Awakening in the second season.
It's really hard to say any of them are written bad.
Actually, no. I think Victor is actually really interesting in season 2 because it is his. Oh my God, yes. Like what was it like? He basically wanted to commit like eugenics, or all.
Oh, like when you change everybody to like
he basically like wanted to turn everyone into an AI because he believed like humanity was flawed and all that. But like he cooked with that, but also his parallel with Jace is really good.
Yeah.
all of it. Like there's not a single terribly written character in that story.
It was him that came full circle.
Yeah. Yes.
So good, man. So good, man. If you haven't watched Arcane, it's one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
I'll talk about it forever.
100%. All right, let's rapid fire this, and then we could wrap it up. All right, so give me 1 to 3 comics from DC that you think everyone should read.
Okay, I think everyone should read Superman Birthright. It is the basically retelling of Superman's origin story. It is really good. It has my favorite comic panel of all time in it. And it's also in a compact comic, so it's only $10. That's why I recommend it for new readers. Okay. I think Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow is a really good one because they're going to adapt a movie. And it is only in a I think right now it's in a trade paperback, but they're making a compact comic of it. So it is very easy accessible. It's like, I think 6 to 12 issues. I don't remember fully. The art is amazing. The story is amazing.
Right.
Beautiful. And then my last one, I would recommend a Batman one, but I feel like Batman already has so many stories. But I do recommend for people, this is my favorite comic book of all time. It's an Elseworld story, which means it is, it's not directly canon, but it is called Dark Knights of Steel. And it's the entire DC universe, but in medieval times.
Ooh, is that the one where Batman is Superman's
half brother?
Yes.
Yes, I recommend that one just because it's so fun. Like none of these are just short like stories that you read. Like they're only 12 issues at most. So they're really easy for you to just pick it up and just read it.
Okay. Yeah. For a new reader, it'd be a good reader. 100%. 100%.
Sorry, real quick. What do you think about Absolute Batman?
I think it's really good.
Or the Absolute Universe in general.
I think Absolute Wonder Woman is the best Wonder Woman comic that's come out in the last 10 years. I think it is the best thing that's happened to Wonder Woman in the last 10 years. Okay. Like, I'm not going to talk any trash about any writers. I do work with a lot of them, so I'm not trying to be with anyone.
Fair.
But I think that her interpretations within the last 10 years have just not been great.
Wow.
See, they've been all right.
I like that. No, I like that because I do have a problem with sometimes how Wonder Woman is portrayed or like how ideology.
Her older runs, like in the 80s, I think were really good. But it's just, I think over the years, they've kind of like lost the plot with what to do with her. But I think Kelly Thompson, she's the writer of Absolute Wonder Woman. She just gets it, man. She gets it.
She
Diana.
understands it?
She understands Diana. She understands at the end of the day, what makes Diana is her empathy, her compassion, her ability to be kind to others. She treats everyone with so much humility, love, and respect. Than anyone else. She it's just like it's everyone. It's humans. It's animals. She's so loving, and I haven't seen that in a comic in so long.
Beautiful writing.
No, I like that.
And you're DC heavy, right?
Yeah. But I dabble in Marvel comics.
You dabble in Marvel?
But I'm a much more MCU than I am Marvel comics. Because I got no idea what's going on in Marvel comics.
Okay, fair.
You always losing me with Marvel comics.
I heard you.
That's honestly a little different. Like, I don't really know a lot of people that are DC heavy.
You know why? Yeah. Because I think DC's comics are low-key better than Marvel's.
That's what I swear people
everybody
say
says that.
And I think DC's easy to get into.
I love DC characters.
I think story-wise, they're better written. Maybe like just fun, entertaining, like enjoyable.
Yeah.
Marvel. Like if you don't want to think too hard and be like, okay,
DC makes you think.
Yeah, DC is very like
their characters are written very well.
A lot of it's like what's morally correct, incorrect, and that's really really complicated to determine.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Real quick, I want to ask you. I don't want to get you in too much controversy or whatnot, okay? But if you don't want to answer it, feel free to not answer it. Okay. Do you think the DCU will surpass or has surpassed the current MCU?
I don't think it has, but I definitely think it potentially will, just because they've seen the peak and the kind of the fall and the middle of Marvel. So they know what to do. Like they know how to write a universe. What you need to do is write essentially your end game and then write past your end game before you fully finish this. Because what Marvel should have done, I think, was just a Young Justice immediately after. And I also think DC shouldn't kill off any of their big hitters if they segue into like Teen Titans and the Titans becoming the face of DC.
Okay.
So explain it to me again. You said right after what they should have done?
So they should do their 10-year build up. But after that, while they're doing this, they need to be writing the Young Justice.
The next.
That's what they need to be writing the next generation, right? And then after that, you can figure it out more. But you need to have your 2 generations ready. But I also think don't kill off Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, any of that. Just have them sort of like not be as integral and have the new generation take over, but also have them cameo a lot. Like that would be awesome.
That makes sense too, because even from what I remember with like let's say Teen Titans or Young Justice, these characters still exist in that same timeline, maybe slightly older, but not old out of the game. Yeah, they're still there. They're still like prominent, but these stories are the teenagers or the young,
you can literally do like obviously your Justice League, and then you do your Teen Titans, and then segue them into Titans, which can be not as long as like let's say this is Justice League, and then you do Teen Titans, You do Titans, and then you kind of do Young Justice.
Sign her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but make her a writer.
I know James Gunn. James Gunn in 2026. Let me.
I'm glad that you brought that up because I was gonna ask you. Do you think James Gunn is doing well in the DCU currently?
I think he is. Yes, I think I agree with people where they're saying it's too much James Gunn, but I think it's kind of spaced out enough.
Yeah,
we do need different tones, but I appreciate. I think a lot of people don't appreciate this. James Gunn is not willing to put out a bad product. It's gonna take us 5 years to get a Batman, but would you rather get a bad Batman, or would you rather wait to get a good Batman with actually a good Robin?
Because you always complain when it's bad, right?
But then you also complain when they're not willing. He's literally said I have put away shows because it's just we can't do it.
Exactly.
We're not able to agree or figure anything out.
That's fire. Yeah,
he does put out pretty good content.
I think he only puts out good content in my opinion.
I don't think he's really put out anything bad.
Right?
Yes, you can say some of his stuff is all right, but I don't think any of his stuff is inherently unenjoyable.
I completely agree. 100%. 100%. Okay. This one, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna rapid fire Spider-Man movies for you. Okay.
Okay.
You tell me which one you think is better.
I just finished rewatching them. This is perfect.
Exactly.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Which one do you think is better, Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2?
This is good. Let me think.
Okay, I already got her stumped.
Overstimulate.
I really like Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Not mad at you. I agree. Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3?
Okay, because
Ooh, that's
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 is
10.
Spider-Man 3.
Rapid fire. Spider-Man 3?
Spider-Man 3.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I really liked the Venom arc.
No, I love.
Fair.
I really liked it.
Fair.
Interesting.
Spider-Man 3 or The Amazing Spider-Man 1?
The Amazing Spider-Man. I love Peter. I love Toby. I love Andrew.
I also love Andrew.
You got it wrong twice. Edit it.
Let's go.
He said rapid fire.
The Amazing
Okay,
Spider-Man
but I
1?
want to say this. I want to preface this. I don't think it's. I enjoy it more than I wouldn't say. I say I enjoy it more than it being better inherently.
Fair.
That's just up to you. I enjoy it more.
That's a valid take.
But what are we asking you?
Well, she's
I
enjoying
just
more.
enjoyed Andrew. I
What's the question?
resonated with Andrew's
Which
Spider-Man.
one do you enjoy more? Which one do you like more?
Okay.
It's
Which
fine.
one do you like is
If we're
better?
asking which one's better,
Which
you
one
different.
do you like better? Which one do you like better?
I like better. I like The Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
Hey, chill out, bro.
I'm just clarifying.
He loves the Toby ones, bro. He loves the Toby ones.
I think Andrew's
I think
better.
every Spider-Man was perfect for their time.
100%.
I think Toby was perfect for the 2000s. I think Andrew was perfect for
I'm
the.
a Toby hater. I'm sorry. I'm a Toby
Anyway,
hater.
continue. Go.
I do think the second Spider-Man movie is amazing, though. But, okay, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2? Did I ask that?
I think
You already
He
did.
did.
Toby's.
You only.
The Amazing
no,
Spider-Man
that's
1
the
or The
next
Amazing
question.
Spider-Man 2? Which one?
That was easy.
Amazing
I don't know,
Spider-Man.
man.
I like
nuanced.
two. I
You like two?
more, yeah.
Two's
Valid.
fire.
Now-
The hand.
The hand is crazy. With Spider-Man, crazy. Yeah,
He forgot about
I
that.
forgot about that, though. Okay, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Homecoming? Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
Fair.
okay.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or what's the second one called? No, wait.
No, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Far From Home?
Far from home.
right?
Far from home.
Yeah,
and
I
then
don't
No Way
like
Home.
Far From Home.
Fair. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or No Way Home?
No Way Home. Why are y'all haters? Why does everyone hate No Way Home? Like, you guys are,
I
are.
love it.
Oh wait, no Way Home is 3 of them.
Yeah.
The third
all three.
one. Are you
Okay.
kidding me? It's a
Okay.
combination of all
Yeah,
3
I
Spider-Man.
just think it was a lot of shock value. That's
No,
just my
yeah.
opinion.
Okay, but that was still fire. We
It
got
was
3
fire.
Spider-Man
I'm
on
not
one
saying it
screen.
was terrific.
But I think
You're telling me
Andrew
that all
Garfield's
3 of them
phenomenal.
swinging together? That's
It
not
was fire. Okay,
nostalgic,
okay,
dude.
okay.
Oh,
All right.
Bro, like, it was fire.
Andrew
Alright.
saving Zendaya like that?
Okay, this is where I get you. No Way Home or Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh, Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse?
Into.
Oh, wait.
Into the Spider-Verse over the second?
Into's the
Yes.
first. Across is the
Hey,
second.
Into was
Alright.
fire though.
What are you talking about? It was
Into
so
was
good. Like, that's
fire.
just a preference for me. Like,
Okay,
I thought
hey,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
right,
can't-
That's what I'm saying. That was
it changed the game. Like, it changed the game.
It did change the game.
It was so fun. It was really character driven. I loved everyone. It was so good.
But imagine dropping a movie that people loved, right? And that changed the game, and then doing better than the second movie. Crazy. How do you do
Yeah.
better the second movie after you already banged?
I like the first one more just because of like what it started, like what it was able to push forward.
Fair.
Fair. Which is better, the first soundtrack or second soundtrack?
No, I can't. They're both the same. They're so good.
No,
I can't.
There's
pick-
only one
no,
correct
there's
answer.
no
You
choice,
gotta choose
bro.
one.
There's only one correct answer.
No. You know, because like 2 was really popping though, but like first one got Sunflower. You know what I
It
mean?
did.
That's what I'm
But
saying. I can't do it. I can't do
No,
it. I
but
can't do it. I can't do
dude,
it.
I
the
live somehow.
second one, every song in every scene, so peak. It's
Fair.
No.
The second soundtrack was, I
You
think
know,
they have
maybe
a
I'll
lot
say the
more
second one
bangers.
just because I do listen to those music more than the first one. But Sunflower is goated.
Sunflower is
Yeah,
good. It is
I think
one of my
Sunflower
favorites.
carried the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just-
Fair. All right.
That's what it's competing.
I'm glad that you did it. That was that stressful. That was a little stressful. Okay, got you. Next time, maybe we'll do a whole MCU movie versus battle. But to round it off, we're going.
Ooh, I'm excited. We about to pull out Gear 5. I don't know which one is in there.
I hope so. I have the sleeves ready to go. Dude, I'm telling you, I've gotten like 5 of these.
Do you want to have my dad open one? I feel like that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to open one?
No, please, that. I think it'd be so fun.
We can still hand it off to him.
We can hand it off.
He opens the Gear 5 Luffy.
Oh,
make sure it's on camera.
So. Our guests usually do have really good luck. So feel free to choose any of them from the box.
Okay. Thank you. The entire box, as a matter of fact.
Dude, I really want the Gear 5, man. Oh yes, thank you.
I'm gonna take this one. Okay. All right.
Zeke, go ahead.
Well,
we about to pull out a banger, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Is it in frame?
What's your favorite deck to play, or your favorite leader to play with OPTCG?
I can play the Whitebeard and Ace deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just like I play with the characters that I like. Yeah.
Blue?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color? Oh, what color do you like?
I primarily play with blue or red. Ooh. I want to start playing with the black deck though.
Did you grab one?
Yeah.
Teaches
that one, right?
Okay. Teach is pretty good. The black.
Teach, I want to adopt the next one, but I just don't have enough people to play One Piece, so that's my problem.
If
y'all are ever in LA, let me know.
Do you have the OPTCG sim?
The app. What's the sim?
Come on, we gotta wrap it up. Okay. Hurry up. Let's go.
Am I starting?
Yes. Put it in frame. There we go.
Oh, we got a
Unpack too. All right.
What's 2? That's crazy.
You guys got terrible luck right now.
We're getting rid of the trash.
Trash. Okay.
Wait, you're not on frame.
Yes, please. Thank you. Holy content creator, Kimmy here.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
What did it do?
Oh, that's a sick one, though.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Come on.
Oh,
Ooh.
come on.
Come on.
Wait, is that it?
No,
the last one.
Oh, is it?
Okay, yeah. Okay. I think there's only 2 Dawn packs per box, so I think we got them all out the way. All right, let's go. I'm nervous. This is a brand new box. I don't think we've opened a new box in quite some time. Dang. Okay.
You also got a leader, so it wasn't going to be hit pack, right?
Actually, I'm not too sure.
Was it a leader? Wait, let me see.
Yeah, there's a leader in here. Nami leader.
Yeah, you're cooked. Okay, let's see everybody.
Okay, let me move it this way.
Okay. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to
open. It's from the middle. That's what I was told in
really?
the One Piece store. One of the
I can.
I got it.
You got
No,
it.
I'm strong. I'm strong. I can do it.
All the cards are all bent.
Okay, please don't be a leader in this bag. I'm gonna freak out though. Okay, no, we're good.
Okay. That means there could be something. Let's pray. Let's hope.
I'm skilled.
Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole.
Oh, that one's cool.
Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
Sleeve it. A secret. That means
that is so.
That means there could be an SP in here, right? Or a manga.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a chance.
Okay. Yo,
I
could.
Look at
I'm telling you, every time for the 2 guests that we've had, it's been both hits.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
every time. Yeah. Oh, I could do it for you.
I'm jelly.
But it's surely she
That's
bad.
crazy. Good hits.
Ooh, this marshmallow looks good. I love the art on these cards, man.
Boom.
Oh, you got a leader. You're cooked.
Dude, I hate seeing the trim on the event cards because I just think it's a hit. Goodness gracious, man.
It's not.
Good hits. Pops, you gotta open one. You gotta open one.
You don't have a time. You won't be on camera. It'll just be your hands.
Yeah.
We'll let him pick.
He's excited.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Pick
any of them.
You gotta pick like any of them.
Yes. Okay. The top.
Well, you're okay. Yep. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, I like that one. He's gonna pull a manga, bro. Watch.
Dude, if he pulls a manga, oh my god, dude.
You missed one?
No.
That's okay. Okay.
Sorry, Bubba.
I
cooked for us.
All the good luck. Oh, okay. Is there anything else that you want to bring up before we wrap it up?
No, I don't think so.
Nothing
Yeah.
in your mind that you want to just really get out. It's fine. They're all recording.
My craziest take is I think So I really like My Little Pony Equestria Girls, like the animated, like the human movies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you guys don't know like Equestria Girls, like hey everybody. Okay,
nope. She knows ball. She knows more ball than we do. I don't know, bro.
I think my craziest take is I think that Sunset Shimmer from I think Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wait.
Sunset Shimmer have the same character arc. From My Little Pony.
I
think they're like low-key the same.
Now we gotta watch.
You guys,
Sunset Shimmer.
Sunset Shimmer.
The one of the ponies, right?
My Little Pony?
Yeah. She's from the Equestria Girl.
I'm sorry, I don't know ball like that. I don't know ball like that.
How do you not know who is
It's crazy that you say that because I personally think Zuko is one of the greatest written characters of all time, right?
I think they have similar character arcs.
If you saying that's
I'm gonna make a video on
that
it one day.
Holds a whole
you should.
That holds a really high bar because I think Zuko is one of the greatest characters.
Friendship is magic though, like
of all time. It is magic.
Friendship is
Fairy
magic.
Tale for real. If you haven't watched Fairy Tale,
don't
watch it. But it's a good show. That's a crazy take, but I say let us know if she was right in the comment section below. All right. But with that being said, man, it has been Shmeen from the GHM Podcast. We got Kane on my left, Zeke on my right, and then Kimmy.
He forgot my name.
No, I didn't. I was gonna say
her name.
I didn't. I was gonna say shout out your socials. Let them know where they can find you.
Okay, follow me on Kimsei everywhere. It's KIMSEI on all platforms. Sometimes it's like stuff are combined onto it, but it's a little red profile picture with me on my hijab on it. Follow me there. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I'm all on those bad boys. I also have a second account, Kimsei.life. That's like me being a normal person, as much as normal as it could be. But yeah, find me there.
There you go. So make sure you follow Kimmy on all platforms. I'll have everything in the description below. But it was a pleasure. Honestly, one of our favorite podcast episodes thus far.
What can I say?
We hope to have you here more often because
of course.
Great talking points here. And there was a few Marvel and DC things I didn't get off my chest, but it's okay. But it's okay. But
No,
nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it.
No, don't worry. I'm not trying to get you in trouble because I know you're trying to work with some people over there on the superhero side. So we'll keep it under wraps. But with that being said, thank you guys for coming out. Before you leave, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification all we upload next. And make sure you join the Discord. Top link in the description. It only takes 3 clicks. Tres leches, my boys. And with that being said, we'll catch you boys and girls on the next one.
Peace.
See ya.
Thea. Beautiful.
Wow.